Boris Johnson will be forced to he went introducing stop and search, which will include stop and swerve, which will include free school meals, employ more policemen and put them straight into the Houses of Parliament, and that's where the real criminals are. This is real manifesto, you know. Any McDonald's with a broken McFlurry machine will be shut down and turned into low housing.
What?
You know, it does happen quite often, though. Even milkshake, they run out of milkshake all the time.
Why did you vote?
Bro.
What would you do?
Do you know what? That's the
Ryan's
thing.
angry. Look at
No, it happened last Saturday.
When
Here's the others. All racists will have their teeth removed.
Wow.
If an elderly person or a pregnant woman isn't offered a seat within a minute of getting on the London Underground, they get to drive the train for the rest of the route. Free transport for under 18s and over 69s, uni students included. The EDL will be deported to Poland and taken off our streets.
is this real?
This is manifesto.
But what if Poland don't want them?
Wait. So listen. He goes, so they can learn what it's like to be an immigrant. Citizens in Poland will be given legal access to guns.
Whoa.
You see what he's doing? Wait, listen. By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offense to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh. Yo.
Yes, we're starting bang on 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we did.
Bang
That's what we do, man.
on 8 p.m.
But it's
That's
not.
what we do.
It's not 8 o'clock like where other people are listening to.
Well, it is where we are, man.
It is.
Yeah.
Don't care what anybody else is doing, bro.
Listen, don't get offended, man. Don't get offended.
Although Cole J's not here yet, so
What's the forfeit again? What's the forfeit?
he has to go first on every topic.
Oh, yeah. I know what we'd do. Another one for next one for him again, because he's going to be continuously late. Every time he turns up late, he has to give us one rap.
Oh,
Not each, but each time. So John will be the first person.
anyway, to get me to eat a burrito. He started to develop a complex. I said to him, bro, I was your first customer. Like, I bought two.
Yeah, he forgets that, doesn't he? He forgets that. Yeah. You actually drove down.
I drove.
You didn't have to, did you?
I didn't. That's the
You
crazy
was there
thing.
early as well, innit?
I was.
Okay.
I came there the first time he started, and 2 days later with my missus, and that's when we had the conversation because she couldn't understand the concept of eating on road.
Oh, right.
She was like, "You gotta take this at home."
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta open it. You gotta eat it.
To be honest, I find it quite. I haven't done that for a long time actually. Like we just walked and ate.
Yeah,
It's quite rewarding. You know,
It's nice.
the journey doesn't feel that bad. You know?
And it's still warm as
Yeah,
well. Like,
exactly.
The food is still warm.
Yeah, and you walk in, and before you know, you're home. Like, oh yeah, and your belly's full. It's the best feeling ever.
Oh man, so how was our weeks?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've just got back from Hungary. Obviously, I've had to quarantine and do all the tests and all that palaver. I'm telling you now, guys and girls, if you want to fly in this current climate, don't. It's not worth it.
Oh,
It's not worth it, right? The amount of tests and paperwork that you've got to print out and follow and make sure you've done this and you've done this and you've done that. Money-wise as well, it cost me like £600 for
What?
tests altogether.
No way.
what,
You have to pay. You have to pay
for the test.
Of course. No, yeah, it's not free. Ain't this one you just drive up into the...
Wait, hold on. But do you don't have to consent to take
I'm
it, do
annoyed
you?
already, man.
Yes, of course you have to. Or you can't fly. You need a certificate.
So you need a certificate to fly?
Yeah, and you only get certificate from the private testing companies.
That's a bump,
and
man.
it is expensive.
So this is
They're
gonna-
taking a mick. They are
this
taking
is
a
gonna
mick.
carry
£200. Yeah,
Is this
for one
gonna be-
test.
For one...
Is this gonna be like?
I heard they're reducing the price.
Is this gonna be forever?
I don't know, but what I'm saying to you is a little bit of a money making scheme because I paid £600 for one person. So if a family wants to go somewhere, okay, and you're a
Family of four.
family of four times two.
That's 2,400.
So there and back.
2,400.
No, 600 altogether. Yeah, so
Yeah,
600. Yeah,
£2,400.
yeah. So this obviously it's a
Just
bit
for tests.
On top of your holiday. So let's say you go an all-inclusive holiday. That's easily about, what, 3-4 grand. Then you got to factor in the 2,400.
Listen, we're not going St. Lucia this year.
Family in Canada, Grenada,
we're not going.
FaceTime.
But what I'm saying, exactly, yeah, and put that background on put the beach background on your Zoom account.
Babe, St. Lucia's cancelled. Sorry.
But what I'm saying, I think they're having to reduce the prices because you can't. It's not doable.
Yeah.
Like it was 198 for me to go, and then I had to get a test out in Hungary, which was a lot cheaper. It was like €50. So the difference from £200 in this country to €50, say basically £50.
Yeah.
Look at the difference.
Yeah.
£150 difference.
Did you know you'd have to pay this before you fly, or was it something where
No,
they just kind of
you know
get
me, I
you?
do things last minute either way, but I knew I had to pay something.
Right.
I knew it wasn't one of those free ones you drive in.
Yeah.
Because you need a certificate to then bring. To be honest, look, they've got these lateral flow tests which are free.
Right.
You know the ones you can get from the chemist.
Yeah.
But supposedly these are not good enough because they want you to do a PCR test because it's meant to be more accurate, but obviously you have to pay £200 for it. So yeah.
Don't get me started on
and
the
then when
PCR
and, yeah,
test,
and then when you come back, no, I won't. And then when you come back, you got to obviously quarantine,
Right.
and then you got to make before you leave the country you visited. You have to have purchased the day 2 and day 5, and you have to show them that where you bought it from, document wise, like. And then they go on the government website. This is every person going through the terminal. They go on the government website, making sure that the company is reputable that you're buying the test from, the day 2 and day 8 test. So then I return home, I get in the airport, drive home, await my test to be delivered to the door. Bear in mind you have to self-isolate, right? At home. Okay. So it comes through the post. Then on day 2 of your quarantine, you take the test. And then you got to send it. So that means that now I've got to leave my house, to go to the post office. So I've left my house now, It does not make any sense.
Yeah, no.
I'm meant to be in my house, but now I've got to go and post it. So now I've got to leave the house.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have given it to someone else, but people live by themselves, right? So anyway, I've got to leave the house, post it, come back, quarantine. I bought a day 5 test, meaning it's called test and release, meaning it's like a get out of jail free card, meaning that I have to pay extra money to get a test for day 5. If I pass day 5, that means I can go. I can leave the house.
So how
but
much
I
is that?
still have to pay for. I still have to do the
day 10.
8.
Oh,
test.
8.
Yeah,
So how much was the day 5 test?
£100. So I paid extra because no one checked me anyway. But I do know someone that got checked. Yeah, and they got fined because they weren't at home. And they know where your house is, obviously, because you got to fill that in when you fly.
So how do they know if you're not at home? What, they knock on your door?
Oh yeah, they come to your house. Yeah,
And they ring you.
yeah. If you're not at home, then obviously you're not at home, right? The only way you can get out of it. Like I wanted to go to the gym. I wanted to go to the gym. I was like, I need to get to the gym. What if I just get out now and go to the gym? Knowing my luck, someone's gonna knock. But I could have gone to a 24-hour gym. They're not going to come at like 1 in the morning,
No, they're not.
Because
No,
you could be
no.
sleeping. Well, you would be sleeping. So I could have done that. But I just didn't fancy doing back
Well, they
chest
might-
at 1 in the morning.
If they're listening,
Or legs at 2 a.m.
if they're listening right now, they might start coming out at 1 a.m. Oh, we didn't think about that.
yeah. But yeah, I don't think you're allowed after like 8 o'clock or maybe 9
This is
o'clock.
just crazy.
That's
like,
long. I know someone that.
So if you don't read upon what you're doing properly, then you're gonna. There's a guy actually that needed help. He was actually checking in to get onto the plane.
Yeah.
And he was like, he didn't have the right. He was like African guy going to the UK. So I thought, let me stop. So I came out the queue and I started to help him out. I said, look, you need to go and do this, buy that.
Ah.
Yeah. And he goes, what? I need to buy this. I said, yes, it's £200 though. I'm not sure if you even. I had to leave. I had to leave him because I was going to miss my flight.
Yeah.
I said, look, buy this one. Put your card number in and stuff. The thing is, you got to be like computer literate as well. Like people not. Some adults don't know how to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's hard, man. It's not easy at all. They're not making it easy. But so I reckon this test thing is going to go on for the rest of the year. They will reduce the prices, but still, it's still very complicated and very time consuming.
Who wants to do? Can you imagine like?
You got to test all your children.
You got all your kids with you.
Yeah.
You know how stressful it is taking children on holiday.
Anyway.
Right? And then you got to worry about doing all this paperwork and stuff.
Bro.
I'm staying in this country,
Bro,
man. It's
yeah,
done.
I'm doing a staycation anyway, so I'm going to Lake
going
District.
Cornwall, man.
Yeah, I'm going. I've already booked Lake District. That's drive,
Yep, that's
caravan, out, or Airbnb and out. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, man.
I think I have to do
long.
that as well.
Yeah, just
Gonna go
it's
Cornwall
cheaper
for the
as well.
summer, man.
It don't, not literally like when you. I've noticed because I've obviously since all this pandemic stuff, like when you go away out of your house, yeah, and you take all your stuff, like suitcase in the car, and you go and rent an Airbnb by the beach or something along those lines. It's like you're on holiday anyway.
Yeah.
It's no difference.
Yeah.
The only difference is you get on a plane.
Yeah.
The world is the world, right?
Yeah.
And people speak a different.
And there are nice-
actually,
there are nice beaches.
I was going to say
nice
people
beaches.
speak a different language. No, we've got that in this country as well.
Exactly. Like I went to Weymouth.
There are nice beaches in this country.
Yeah, Weymouth is really nice.
Yeah.
By the beach, I had Airbnb on the beach.
Yep.
You're not at home. You're not doing any work, so it feels like you're on holiday anyway. You go and there's
yeah.
a lot of stuff to do, this and that. Kids are having fun, and then you just drive back home. So, it can be done. It can be done.
A manager from Weymouth is probably listening to this podcast thinking, yes, keep selling it, Ryan. Keep selling it. We're going to push those prices up, man.
Let's do it.
Cornwall, come on. Guys, they're coming.
That's it. I'm telling you now, you could actually form a business for helping people out with all this paperwork. You just be the middle person.
Yeah, do you know what?
It's
true. I think there's a lot of people.
I think there are people doing it.
from different countries. So when they've got people coming from their country, they set up their own little businesses of just like, all right, cool. Like I've been here longer. I know how to get you to do it. Yeah, and they do that.
Yeah.
So maybe you should look into it, man.
Yeah, I think there's travel companies offering a package so they put it all in one. So they can
do it,
so they can do it for you. So it makes sense, I think.
So it hides the amount within the all-inclusive fee.
So all the tests.
Yeah, because
exactly.
That's how they're making back their money.
Yeah, of course, they have to. And the thing is, like, for us, say for me, it was £200 one way, for a test, right? For Thomas Cook, it might be like £40, £30, because they're buying loads of them.
Yeah.
Bulk, innit?
Yeah, and then they'll just increment it a little bit more on our packages.
Yeah.
Or if you talk to the right person, they'll discount it for you.
Yeah, you could do that as well.
You know when a discount's never truly a discount, though.
Oh, no,
These
no
places.
way.
They're like, I'll give you a discount.
Never.
You're not really giving me a discount, are you? You've just hidden
How
some
much do you think these test kits are? This little
stick.
with a little button there.
£2, £2 or £3.
And you get this little liquid on it, you got to put it in. Yeah, £2.
Yeah,
£200, bro.
That's crazy.
That's a big profit margin.
That's extortion.
Stupid profit.
Yes.
Like,
That's extortion.
And you think you're getting your post and packaging free? You just put it in and you just put it in. No, man, it's all paid
I
for.
wish I knew the company making it before this all started. I would have invested.
And there is
in them.
loads of them. You go
Yeah.
through the government website and you can choose whichever one you want to choose, and there's loads of them just making money.
not even just that. The people that made PPE,
Yeah.
they're the ones who are
all of them.
loving it right now.
Here this one is right, because I was going through that list. There's so many. I was like, okay, let me try this one. Boom. And then one of them, I put all my information in, and then it went to another page where you put your bank card stuff in.
Right.
And then I put that all in, and then I couldn't press confirm. It's just messed up. I was like, oh, all right, next one. So this person obviously has now got my details. They were ringing me for this money, boy. They wanted that money. I'm already in England. I said, look, it's too late, man. Stop ringing me. Stop ringing me. But it shows you they're on it, As soon as you put your details in, they're on it, because, he sent me an email, you didn't pay, but you put in your details. I couldn't be bothered to reply, but because your website weren't working. You need to sort that out. You would have got £200, and his was £200 as well. Yeah, but so
He's probably got a lot of people to call, man.
yeah, exactly, a lot of people. But I see it as a little bit of a scam, and I'm just going to say it's a scam.
It's a massive
scam in regards to money wise, because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. It's like you're taking a mick now. It's taking a mick.
Listen, at the end of the day, if it's a global pandemic,
Yeah.
a global
Should be
one,
free, man.
a global one,
Of course, it should be free.
be free.
Yeah,
It should be your
because now you're
first-
deterring it. You're deterring people from taking tests or producing fake ones. Which I'm sure there is some out there. So, but so it was. In regards, I enjoyed Hungary. By the way, it was very well organised with my sponsors. But it's just the hassle of getting tests all the time, and I hate them. Have you had a test before?
No, I
Oh
haven't
my
done taste
God,
test yet.
horrible, man. It
No
bit
test.
down your nose.
I saw it on your
Yeah.
You don't know, I told you about them tests, man.
I said to the woman, I said, please don't push it down too far. She goes, yeah, I'll have to hold it there for 4 seconds. I said, why is yours 4 seconds and UK's 10 seconds? They've all got it, and they've all got their own rules.
Right.
So in the UK, they got to pull it down your throat for 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. When I went to Hungary, it was like 4 seconds. I said, why are you 4 seconds? And when
And what did they say?
they said, oh, it doesn't need to be that long. Every country has their own rules. So I swear it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, there's some kind of,
Listen, man,
inconsistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you if you can catch COVID from a sneeze or a cough,
Yeah.
there's no need to stick anything inside you,
it's
man.
in your
They're just
fluids.
making it up, man.
Yeah.
It's the trauma. They're just trying to create that trauma, like, you know, like, oh my gosh, like I went through that whole thing, and I will never forget COVID, man. I will never forget like the towers, the twin towers.
Oh man, that's another topic. That's another.
I'll never forget that.
Koj's here.
I just silently came in.
Koj.
Silently came.
Viva Mexico!
Oh, man.
Viva Mexico!
What was the Mexican?
Viva Mexico!
It was a Mexican weekend this weekend. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
he does it all the time on like weekends and stuff.
Yeah.
October and then obviously in May. Yeah, but should we touch?
Viva Mexico!
So what are you saying, Koj? Let me just hit. So listeners,
Gosh.
me and Koj got a little thing about Saunders and Canelo. If you're not into boxing, just forward it a little bit. But
Viva Mexico! Mexico!
Mexico.
Mexico!
Look, all I'm gonna say is
Okay,
this.
first
yeah?
of all, he turned up.
He turned up. Yeah, he turned up. He turned
Give
up.
us a clap. He
Yeah,
turned up.
give him a clap there. This guy.
I'm surprised. I'm so surprised.
No, I knew he was going to turn up, man. Even though he was
Very close, he did.
getting a bit irate about the ring and all that.
He
But
didn't
listen,
want to show up, man.
I always said from day one, I never chat. See, I knew you was going to be. I knew you was going to come and say some stuff.
Of course, I'm here today.
I knew it.
I came here for that.
Man's hungry from hungry. Look, I knew Canelo was going to beat him anyway. I said he would give him trouble. I have always been consistent with that. I said he would give him trouble. I never said there will be a BJ.
You're sounding very strong with that verdict right now.
Yeah.
When you say BJ, can you speed it along a little bit?
Pause. Yeah, BJ. Pause. Yeah.
So you did say he'll give him trouble.
I did say he would give him trouble. I didn't say he's going to win. Not on Mexican weekend. Not in Canelo's
You said he could.
ground.
No, you said he could pull out a big surprise. You did say that.
I did. Yeah, I did say
Well,
that, but
obviously
I didn't say he's going to actually take the titles from him.
Yeah, the big surprise is that he showed up.
Yeah, that
He showed up, but apparently there's breaking news. His eye is battered.
Yeah,
bruv, like-
and let me just quickly touch on that. I kind of touched on it prior to the show. Okay, karma is a beautiful thing sometimes.
Oh yeah, because he said about Daniel Dubois, innit?
Yeah, I just pulled it up. And
Who took a knee for Black Lives Matter.
yeah. But what did he say? He said you need to be carried out, right? That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't look like he was carried out. He was walking out.
Eubank has no chill at the moment, boy.
Yeah.
He has no chill.
Oh, he's been trying to fight him for years.
No, I think like Billy Joe Saunders is a good fighter. I think at the moment he would. I believe he would school Eubank.
He'll do it again.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be able to fight for another year at least, not with that injury.
At least. But what I'm saying to you, right? Billy Joe Saunders is a world champion. Yeah, but he hasn't fought people like Canelo. His resume does not, pile up to Canelo, and his power. Once you get hit by Canelo, that's it. He was slowing down.
Yeah.
Yes, he obviously get a few jabs, and we knew that was going to happen, but. Canelo was walking man down.
Yeah.
He's
Canelo walked
like
every man down.
Thanos.
Yeah, he was like Thanos.
Yeah, he was walking
both
him
his
down.
Both his gloves were gauntlets.
Look, the only person. Look, if you have a boxer, the only person that could beat Canelo is someone that could box and is a big puncher. You need to have both.
Yeah.
Billy Joe Saunders is not threatening with a punch, so he's just going to walk forward.
Or if your name's Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather done that already. But I mean,
See what happened to Floyd recently. Jake Paul just come to teeth his cap.
I can't.
That's just
I
for
can't
me,
even give that.
That was terrible.
I can't give that airtime.
for me,
man.
they've
was trash.
They've planned that.
Yeah.
Definitely planned that. That's a
The man just wants to be relevant. He just wants to stay relevant.
Of course.
By any means,
Well,
bro.
he sees pound sign, dollar sign, should I say, in the Logan brothers or
Of
the
course.
Logans,
Yeah.
the Hall Pauls.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, I'm not even going to watch that fight. I'm not even going to entertain it. I'm not even going to watch that fight. But what they're trying to do, trying to get you to watch it, what? Because you took his hat off and you said,
Got your hat.
got your hat.
Bruv, I'd rather watch
No.
Cocomelon.
And and now he's got clothing of got your hat.
Has he?
Yeah. It's selling merchandise.
yeah,
he changed his Twitter to it.
There you go.
It's very.
go.
Let's say it's very WWE like.
Well, that's
WWE's
but
better.
Yeah. Probably
Maybe
is,
maybe it's AEW then, isn't it?
But
TNA.
but to be honest, all these exhibition fights are like it's entertainment.
Yeah,
so they are
yeah.
trying to sell it like that. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's poor, man. I like to just stick to my proper boxing. You know, actual proper boxers. I know Mayweather is, but he's just doing it just for entertainment purposes.
Yeah,
He's not even going to box properly. He's just going to like walk like this. Yeah.
But it's a bit of a piss take. He's fighting Logan Paul, who hasn't even got a win on his record yet. Is that 0-1-1, isn't it?
I don't know, but
Listen, man,
it's just a name,
it'll
innit?
be a planned fight. Make him look good a little bit. Mayweather will win the fight. He has to win the fight. That's as simple
it.
as it
Yeah.
Simple.
is. I think the same with Conor McGregor. To be fair, I don't think that fight was a real fight.
No.
Nah.
He's going to
Yeah,
get
that one.
battered again in July, boy.
Because Conor knew that he was getting paid and that.
It's the biggest purse he ever got,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah. But he knows he's going to get paid, but he put a good fight on. He did. Like,
I
he was blowing, mate. He was blowing.
I think the first couple rounds, but I think there was always
Floyd
a
was
plan,
just
man.
feeling him out.
No, you could see because that's how McGregor fights. He starts off quick and then he just blows.
Yeah,
and then he gets a little bit of a second wind later on.
Yeah.
But boxing's totally different, man. He just got pummeled, man.
You know what? Did I ever tell you like where me and Siobhan went to go watch that fight?
Yeah.
So we was in Ibiza. What time was it? Like 4 or 5 in the morning. Irish pub. Yeah.
Oh,
And
good.
we was only 2 black folks in there.
Oh.
And we sat out at the fire exit thinking, yeah, I want Conor to win. And when Mayweather won, exited quickly. I don't want to be around a bunch of angry, drunk Irishmen in Ibiza and we're the only 2 black people in there. We exited quick.
You never know. There could have been like,
No, man, no. There was like, F Floyd, F him, he's a effing. Yeah, man. I was like, no, can we move
Wait
back
for
out
them
there?
lines to come out and you just sit there and wait.
Yeah, I don't want no N-bombs anywhere.
probably happened when he
Crazy,
left.
man.
Yeah, I mean,
It's crazy. So we all had a good week then, I should say.
I've had one of them weeks where it's just been a bit long. It's been tiring. Work has been tiring, and I don't know how I've managed to do it, but I've just managed to fall out with a few staff and that.
how you falling out with staff, man?
You're always
you're
getting
a
rid of
pleasant
people,
guy.
so like.
Yeah, it's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. Sometimes you have to fall out of staff just so they put him in their place.
Yeah.
Well, if your boss, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I slept comfortably.
Yeah.
There you
that's
go,
it.
then, man. That's it, man.
It's just it, man. That's what it is, man. Other than that, man, it's been decent. I went to the gym this morning, and that guy from the Bronx again started talking to me.
Oh yeah,
really loud.
Oh dear.
And
So was he still talking about killing people?
yeah.
Oh, you get that one person in
Yeah,
the gym.
yeah.
innit? Yeah.
Today he was, and I was on the cross trainer. He was talking about Vietnam,
Oh, wow.
and I was in Vietnam, and I was taking out people.
So basically, he went over and fought a nothing war, because that's what it was. Just got to throw that one out there.
I wasn't. Listen, I just wanted to train. Do you know what I mean? I was looking at the time. I think I actually got to go to work soon. Even I started doing a little bit of flies on the chest, on the cables and that cable flies. And he came back to talk to me, and he's talking so loud, like literally, like Chris, I they don't know where I am. I'm a soldier, I'm a soldier.
wow.
I'm not, when people look at me and they ask me, I'm a soldier. Bruv, man, please.
What gym's this?
How
Where
much
is
you pay?
this?
How much you pay for your membership?
20 pound a month.
That's the problem, man. That's the type of people you're
No, but it's a quiet gym. This is a quiet, like, this is like, it feels like a private gym.
But I found that because you remember the gym we used to go to was cheap, LDG. And then when we went to Everyone Active, different vibe. People are on the gym. Like when you go there, they don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
They want to train and go.
Every treadmill was taken.
Yeah. And
there was loads. It says about 20.
Even down to like everyone in there, they just look gym ready. You know what I mean? They were on it. Whereas when we went to LDG, it was us that was only the serious guys training another guy. And everybody else was just kind of there, loafed in, you know what I mean? That's what it was. So I get the more you pay, the better quality of people.
Yeah, I'm going back to Fort Galaxy anyway. That's fine. I'm going back there, man. I'm still a member of Fort Galaxy. Very, very good gym. Very
that's a body
proper
gym.
Proper gym. Yeah. But yeah, I was only going to Anytime Fitness for my cardio really.
Yeah.
And that Frank keeps on talking to me.
Is that his name?
Do you wear headphones?
Frank from the Bronx.
You got to get the headphones on, bro. Like this, just like solid and just like you.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Man comes to talk to me when I'm on the cross trainer, and I'm like 30 minutes
Chris,
in.
You're too friendly, man. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Chris is too friendly, right? We'll go into a place and he'll feel the need to say hello to everybody. Me, it's just safe, and I carry on.
I remember someone I used to train with, and he goes, "Look, the best thing you have to do is just tell them straight away, and they won't bother you again." So we used to come, "Look, man, I'm training. Don't talk to me." And then,
he's right.
I think he just said it to a couple people. Yeah. And then they just spread the word. Don't talk to him.
That's it. That's what you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
How big is he though?
Big guy, man.
Yeah,
big guy.
That probably came across as, "Don't talk to me."
There was one guy like that in our old gym, and it was just me training on my own one time, and I was using the bench. And I think he wanted to use it, so he just tapped me, and I thought, "Oh, you're talking to me? Like, what you want?" You know? How many sets you got there? I said, "I got about 3, but you can jump on." So he's like, "Fine." So he done his thing, then I done mine. And then he started coaching me and trying to push me, and I was like, I
didn't ask for this.
I don't want to do this. I put some more on. I'm okay. I'm good. Like, I'm not sure if I can lift this.
And watch he start screaming at you like CD Fletcher.
Yeah, that's a good little role play. That like a little scene. That's a good little scene.
No, you should do arms with Ryan, man. I'm telling you, man. You won't be able to like unbend your arms for like a week.
When he posted about with me, I'm like, damn.
A week, like my arms were cold like that, like for a whole week,
just permanent.
Like people ask
reason why, because I don't normally train arms. I don't train arms, but when I do, I hit them hard.
Yeah,
so you probably came along on that day.
Yeah, I know. He was like, "Bro, why are you holding your chest?" I'm not.
I'm just walking.
My arms hurt, man.
Oh God.
Oh wait.
Oh man. Funny stuff, bro, man.
Stuff,
funny, man. Colin, what you been doing?
Boy, this week, this week has been busy. Again, I'm in rap star mode 24/7. I started doing the new birria tacos. So you know,
I think I saw you post something.
Yeah, so you go on Instagram and like the tacos that take over the whole Instagram and social media, the ones where you fry them, it's got a whole heap of cheese in it and meat and coriander, and you dip it into a sauce, into a soup.
Yeah,
that's like beef stew with other stuff. But that's sold out. When I mean, I probably only sold like 10 burritos all weekend. It's just been tacos.
Oh, wow.
It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something, boy. The cheese. Someone didn't tell me about cheese, you know. Like, you know, normal, mature, extra mature cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
They put masking agents in that, you know. Proper real cheese stinks. This cheese I had to put in a taco. Bruv. Oh. Yo.
Yeah, so proper cheese is raw, isn't it? It's like,
smells like a number 2, man. It smells awful. Yeah. It's flipping awful. Yeah. No, you know what? Any guy out there that lives with a woman, try imagine half of a number 2 with their time of the month combined together.
What, man?
What are you talking about, man?
It's
What is
bro.
wrong with you? You know
Hey,
what?
that's too much,
You
man.
want me to be real with you or what? That's what it stank like. It was awful. But
How do you even word that out though? How do you work that out?
Women,
how do I
Women,
work it
I'm
out?
sorry.
Well, just I'm trying to think of the worst thing ever.
Wow.
The worst thing ever. But that's what it smelled like. It was expensive as well, but this is what I needed, innit?
Man, you might as well just get that and that together, and that's it done.
well,
And you put some yellow
I'm
dye on
just
it, and you're good to go.
Some yellow cheesy dye.
I'm not involved in that one.
It was nasty. Sorry, don't get offended, innit? But then on top of that, on the subject of staff, I mean, I was practically by myself for the past few days because my staff member, he's turned 18 just recently. So I was there showing him how to cut onions, and then I cut my finger. And it went deep as well, like blood was gushing everywhere, and that was just.
You didn't chop off your finger.
Nah, I didn't. No, not like your guy from last week. Not that done.
What happened? What happened?
Yeah, one guy at the gym, his finger come off.
What was he doing? What was the foolish?
I think it was picking up one of the heavyweights on the
What gym
on the
was
rack.
that? What gym was that on?
Say what?
Yeah, £20 a month.
gym.
That's it, man. That's what happens.
£20 a month gym.
I've seen some hilarious stuff happen in these £20 gyms, the gyms and pure gyms. It's because people just young and they don't know what they're doing. Like
Exactly.
I remember this boy was racking the barbell on it. He's racking it. And he's obviously, I think he put too much on one side. He just helping his flips. And if someone was there, they could have knocked them out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? £20 a gym, man.
No. My price is £20 though.
Yeah.
Other people's is 30 to 45.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
That's still
treatment.
expensive for that ghetto gym, man.
Because I know people them in it. I know management in it.
Man, getting special treats.
Yeah, man. And every time I recommend someone, my price goes down.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Little business.
So it started higher.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Worked your way down. Happy days, man. But yeah, other than that, it was a good week. Bit of a tiring week, really. Yeah, nothing else other than seeing Canelo batter Billy Joe. Sorry, I nearly call him BJ again. Pause.
They're calling him Billy Ho now.
Billy Ho. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
No.
Billy Ho.
It's terrible, man.
Oh man,
The memes are coming.
the social media era is just
It's just a savagery.
ridiculous, man.
It's a savagery. Actually, you know what was funny? Actually, another social media thing. There was about four young schoolgirls came to the taco shop and they came to pick up some from Burrito Tacos. And this girl couldn't have been at least about 13, 14. When I tell you this little girl painted her face like a cat. Tail,
What?
ears. I actually asked her.
What? Oh, she's one of them.
I asked her, "Are you identifying as a cat today?" And
Did you answer that?
I asked her as a joke, but I forgot. Like, this is like 21st century.
Nah, man, ask her.
So I asked her as a casual joke, and she looked like she wanted to cry. I was like,
dear.
"Bro, I mean, do you still want this taco? I still need the money." You know what I mean?
Wow, man.
And she was at the vegan. She went for the jackfruit and no cheese in it.
Okay,
like,
she's one of them, man.
yeah, man. Like, she identified as a cat. Like, it's a bit nonsense, man. So,
That's just crazy, man. Well, I had an eventful week. I voted for Nico.
Did he win?
Oh yeah.
No, he came fifth.
Is this the mayor of
Oh
London?
yeah.
Who won? Sadiq.
Sadiq Khan ran
won,
again,
man.
He got re-elected.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to pay
weasel,
you
man.
less now.
Little weasel.
Nico came fifth, man.
Who's the Nico? Is that the black guy?
Yeah, you know the guy was saying vibes.
Does he look like Trevor Nelson?
It's
No,
vibes.
No, that's Sean Bailey.
Oh yeah, he looks like Trevor Nelson.
Yeah.
Hold on,
When I
hold
saw that, is that Trevor Nelson going for it?
Hold on, wait. I'm going to show you.
When they said two things about
Where did Brian Rose come?
yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Because because he's a social media.
I reckon Brian probably came third or
It's
something.
Nico.
Oh right, so he came
He came fifth. And scroll. It's the guy I voted for.
Where's Brian Rose? Where's he?
That's him.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's quite comical.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Why not, man? He did well. He could get that.
Shall I
Well,
tell
he's
you
got
his
over a
manif-
million. He's got a million.
1.3 million.
Oh, Nico.
Yeah.
Shall I tell you his manifesto? Right?
Go on.
His manifesto is hilarious.
Have fun.
He goes, Boris Johnson will be forced to shh. He went introducing stop and search, which will include stop and swerve, which will include free school meals. employ more policemen and put them straight into the Houses of Parliament, and that's where the real criminals are. This is real manifesto, you know. Any McDonald's with a broken McFlurry machine will be shut down and turned into low housing.
What?
You know, it does happen quite often, you know. Even milkshake, they run out of milkshake all the time.
Why did you vote?
Bro.
What was he doing?
Do you know what? That's
Why
the thing.
is angry? Look,
It happened last Saturday.
Whenever we go and my son always wants ice cream.
Yeah.
Always. And we say, have you got ice cream? Oh no, we haven't. We're not doing. Oh, no, you say, yeah, Anna McFly. Oh no, the ice cream machine is broken. I'm like, what?
Always.
What?
Yeah,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
What are you doing with it?
Here's the others. All racists will have their teeth removed.
Wow.
If an elderly person or a pregnant woman isn't offered a seat within a minute of getting on the London Underground, they get to drive the train for the rest of the route. Free transport for under 18s and over 69s, uni students included. The EDL will be deported to Poland and taken off our streets.
Is this real?
This is manifesto.
But what if Poland don't want them?
Wait. So listen. He goes, so they can learn what it's like to be an immigrant. Citizens in Poland will be given legal access to guns.
Whoa.
You see what he's doing? Wait, listen. A second eye will be added to the London Eye, so it becomes the London Eyes.
Wow.
Big Ben will be renamed Big Ben Clock, so it qualifies as a BBC.
Oh my gosh.
Freeze the River Thames and allow people to ice skate across while Hammersmith Bridge is getting repaired.
So this is why I didn't win.
Here's my favourite one.
got fifth.
Prince Andrew will be banned from going within a 4-mile radius of any school.
Yeah.
VAR will be banned from the Premier League along with the Glazers.
It's a Man United supporter. Good. I like this guy.
Should've
Why didn't you tell me about this guy, man? I don't vote, man. But
Raising minimum wage by 6.9%. Turn off all power in London once a year and call it Lundoff.
Wow.
Anyone who clapped for the NHS but still voted Conservative will be forced to participate in at the annual purge. Immediately liquidate the Sun newspaper and use all proceeds to fund youth clubs, community centres.
Good shout.
Eid, Christmas, Diwali, and all other holidays to become bank holidays to celebrate the culture of our great city. Price of Friday to go back down to 5p. Nico for mayor. I like this guy.
No, give him his flowers, you know.
How many
Yo,
how many votes did he get?
He got, hold on, let me go back to his page. 49,628.
he got 49,000 votes.
And what did Sadiq get?
He's got
Sadiq
1.2
nearly a million.
It's
Right. So the big
he's got, you got 1.3 million
Yeah, but
followers.
you got to remember though, his followers are young
They're young
and they're
kids.
of this culture.
All different
So
countries.
they're not going to vote. You know what I mean?
in different countries as well.
Yeah, he had all like, what's his face? That guy. Is it SK or KIS? KIS?
wait. So if
KSI.
KSI. He was telling people to vote for him. Like,
so if all his voters, if his followers voted for him, he would have won.
yeah, but his voters didn't follow for him.
Wait,
All voted
where's
for him.
Brian Rose though?
Yeah, I want to know where
I don't
Brian
know.
Rose came.
He beat those are the top 5.
Because Brian Rose put some money into his one.
Yeah, he was everywhere, man.
He's top 5.
I saw on a big billboards. Going into London.
Yeah,
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. So I know if he's top 5, he's
How many
beaten
of
Brian
them-
Rose.
Yeah. How many were there? There's quite a few.
There's quite a few. I'm trying to find if he put up.
he beat Brian Rose with
Yeah.
all these.
Wow.
This guy's a legend, man. I tell you.
Brian Rose best just stick to sit down interviews, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And his conspiracy.
The thing is, you let this guy beat you.
Leave his conspiracies alone.
That David Icon was pretty decent, to be fair.
Favourite can't.
Oh, you know what? I've actually got one piece of good news. Remember a good few weeks ago when we had the ladies from Arsenal TV here? Remember?
Yeah.
Remember when I was complaining about a speeding ticket that I had? Remember?
Yeah.
When I was down 35 miles an hour on a 30-mile-an-hour road, and it just switched all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I was getting vexed that they're gonna take my license and I ain't gonna be able to drive anymore. I got a letter yesterday or the day before in a white envelope, not a brown one, right?
Yeah.
Comes and says, we're going to give you 3 options.
Speed awareness.
Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm gassed because the last time I had one was over 17 years ago. And I thought,
speed awareness?
Yeah. And I
17 years ago?
17 years ago was the last time I had one. And then I've been told after every 4 years, they give you an option to have one again.
Yeah.
I've been getting speeding fines consistently for years.
Bro, I've never had this awareness course. Just
I had it.
never ever given to me.
I got one. So my license is fine
ago.
now.
Yeah.
I'm so happy, John. You don't understand. I was, you know, like the Cheshire crack grin.
Yeah,
from ear to ear, bro.
Yeah, you better not do it again, though, bro.
Oh, trust me, I won't, mate. I ain't got time for that.
Do you know what? Saying that, this week I got news. I got a letter as well. Saying, remember the fine that I got for bank holiday for the Good Friday?
Yeah,
I got a fine.
Yeah.
No, not for here.
Okay.
Like round the corner from me. Yeah. I had what's it called? The machine. You couldn't pay for it, all right, because it was a bank holiday, and I went to my car the next day and there's a ticket on the car.
Yeah.
So I appealed it and I showed them about I looked at some case that was in Scotland, in Edinburgh, where Ringo, they gave tickets for people on a bank holiday.
Yeah.
And they had to pay out massive, like they had to give refunds and they had to pay out like a lot of fines. So I found an article, I showed them that, and obviously I took a picture of the app, where the app would have been, and I went to Google and I just Googled Good Friday bank holiday, and yes, it classes as a bank holiday. I said, oh yeah, well, we're not gonna do anything on this occasion, kind of thing.
So 2 good news stories on cars and tickets.
Nah, but I still got another fine, got to pay.
That's loud. I'll take my flowers on this one. I'm so happy.
Oh man, well listen, you know what this is. This is Don't Get Offended. My name is John Alexander. Let's get it.
Chris Samuels, humble servant of the Most High Yahuwah and his son Yahushua HaMashiach. I'm here to pod. Let's do this.
So yeah,
come on, man. Speedy, man. Let's go. Look, keep the flow, the energy, man.
Colin,
you just messed it all up, man.
No. Let me tell you why. It's Mr. Oh my gosh, it's Mr. Colin Palmer. You let me talk or what? You let me talk. You just talk over me. Jeez. No, what I'm saying is that, okay, so my Mr. Colin Palmer, Mr. Rapsars, the reason why I was kind of hesitant there is because I just had another order for some burritos after 8 o'clock. Like, I finished at 4 o'clock. What's going on? I've literally got another order come through.
You got to make that, man.
So you sound like you're upset, man.
Bro, I got to refund the guy now, ain't I?
Oh, I see. Anyway, my name is Ryan John Baptiste, and I am here to pod. I've got one question for you.
No.
Do you want the Mondays or the Fridays?
Friday,
we don't want Monday.
Friday.
We want bank holiday. Yeah, never mind.
Friday.
When that Good Friday one there, yeah? All right. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Now, guys, now we're all here. We've all got more than one child here, haven't we?
We do.
Yeah, we have, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I've got something to say, guys.
Got it.
I've got something to say. Oh, yeah, shoot. Actually, no, go
No,
ahead.
go say it. No, go ahead.
We're expecting another, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be really difficult for you now.
So I forgot to say.
Congratulations,
I've got so much
man.
on.
Congratulations.
So it's 13. It's going to be, so next week will be 14 weeks. Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
Congratulations,
man.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah, so much on. I've got to mention it.
You think you can have a girl this time?
Wait, I've got to ask Ryan a question only for Ryan. Was it planned or was it an accident?
It was kind of planned.
See, that one's planned.
Yeah.
Damn it.
These things happen.
Hold on.
Happen,
Hold on. He said kind of planned.
Yeah, see, there's grey areas.
I'm gonna say planned. I'm gonna say planned because there was no contraception. There was no.
That doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean anything.
Listen, man, I'm married. I don't use contraception.
No, but for me personally, if I'm not planning anything, then you're going on the pill.
Right.
Nah, my missus can't though.
Oh well,
medical.
Well, there's some kind. There's some. Well, you're putting a risk.
Pull out game strong.
Bro, no.
Spray up the place, man.
Shoot the club up. Shoot the club up.
No. So yeah, I would say it was. Planned. Yeah.
Congratulations,
congratulations, Brian, man. Congratulations. So, you hoping for a girl or a boy?
I mean, I've got three 3 boys already, so a girl would be nice, but if it's not, then it's a boy, innit?
Whole
It's
Spartan.
Okay, this is
that'd be
gonna-
4-a-side
this
then.
is gonna-
4-a-side football match soon.
This is this is gonna taint Ryan's opinion now, and I'm a bit annoyed.
Yes, there's a reason.
Right, so I was with the girls this afternoon, Picture Sort ladies, and they were discussing a topic, and it weren't even about kids, it was something else, but it kind of, that question came up. So I'm just going to pose this question to you guys. Now, we all know, as parents, the golden rule is you don't have favourites. But I know you all do.
I'm out on this
I
one.
don't know.
No, I actually don't have a favourite. No,
Don't lie. Stop lying. Stop lying.
I always knew. I know who my mum and dad's favourites were.
No, I'm talking about you, not your mum and dad's.
I know my mum and dad's
So
favourites.
I'm an only child, so I was always a favourite from day
so
one.
Colin can only answer for him, right? I don't want to hear about your mums and dads. I want to hear about you.
Yeah, I can't think. Things I've never. Like, I'm going to say.
I want to hear Ryan.
Come here. Look. I got you under pressure now.
No. I'm going to say how it is. I've never really thought about that. I've never really
Look at the sweat.
Yeah,
bro, the
same. I never thought about it either. I never thought.
I hate you lot, man.
I'm just being honest. I've never really thought about like as an entirety, but like there's some things that I'm like, oh yeah, I prefer maybe that child when we're doing this, or I prefer him when I'm doing that.
Yeah.
You know, that's maybe I thought of it that way, but not as in like a whole general.
Okay, so is
I like that.
No, seriously.
Is there one
Document on
particular
that.
child that you love them all? You love them all, right?
Yeah.
Let me make that abundantly clear. You love them all.
You're an arsehole,
but
Joe.
there is one that you just you gravitate towards. That one. You have that one. Everyone has that
I
one.
haven't got that. No. See, I'm trying to be
I don't
honest.
have time to have that.
You know what as well?
Huh?
If your baby's a girl,
Yeah.
that will be your favourite.
Yeah,
I know it. I know it will.
It's an odd one.
A,
So maybe
it's not even that.
Yeah.
A, it was planned.
Yeah.
Right. B, she's the only girl.
Yeah. So it could be that.
So that-
yeah, I'm not going to say no, or yes or no to that because
Right,
I don't know.
don't tailor it.
I don't know.
It's a bit like David Beckham, innit? Like David Beckham had 3 boys and a girl.
he loves her. He's always with
He
her.
loves her.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
So
loves her.
that could be definitely the case. That you know, my mum's always said, "I want you to have a girl." So she's embedding that into me, maybe. But at this current time, I honestly don't like what I've said. I've said honest truth. Only sometimes I prefer that kid.
Yeah,
in
for a certain activity, yeah.
Which
like
kid?
that. It depends. Yeah, it depends what we're doing, right?
Right?
Oh, well played, Ryan. Right, yeah.
Ryan should be a politician, man. He's quick.
No.
Let's go to Chris's more controversial.
Only 'cause it's the truth, I was
No,
quick
but
on it.
I kind of understand what you're
Very
saying.
good counterpunch, bro.
No, because there are times obviously when my daughter when she's hype and that you know, not like she's annoying or anything like that, but obviously when my son's more quieter, like I like spending time with him, but when my daughter's like, you know, when she's daddy's girl, innit? So obviously, you know, when, you know, I don't know, man. Do
I know what you mean.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Colin.
I don't know.
Come on, Colin.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay, so-
yeah. I know you got a favourite, man.
No,
I
I don't
know
have-
you have.
no, it's kind of mirroring from what Ryan said for different situations. Yeah. So in the morning I wake
hate
up with
you
Bella
guys,
and I
man.
sort her out.
You shouldn't
But
let Ryan go
but then, but then
They would have
yeah.
been stuck.
No, hold on. Ruby's going through the teething stage right now. Yeah?
Yep,
You know, I remember
yep,
them ones.
yep,
So
yep.
Bella will just be flat out sleeping. 10:30, 11 o'clock, 11:02, 11:05, 11:09, 11:11, 11:21. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, and it's-
Ruby's doing that. But in the daytime, she's daddy's girl, man.
All right.
Bella wants to play iPad and watch the Cocomelon, whatever. Ruby just wants to sit on my lap.
So Bella's your favourite then? No, tell me something then,
Not my
man.
favourite.
Who's your favourite
I
then?
love them both equally.
No, you don't. No, I hate that talk.
Do you know them both equally? Do you know them both equally?
Absolutely.
For an equal amount of time?
This is deep, you know.
You're raw.
You know what?
Can I just say that I love me and my son. I took him like both of them out for a walk, like a long walk and that. And we had a really good conversation and that, like really good and that. And obviously I can't get that with my daughter at the moment right now. So
what you're saying is they're at two different stages, so you can't possibly really have an opinion, but you can.
So
you can.
yeah.
Nah, not really. Nah, I can't. They're at two different stages of life.
Okay, all right, cool.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
But I know my son is a mummy's boy. Yeah, he's a mummy's boy.
Yeah,
so when he gets older, he probably more navigates more to his mum.
You lot are just
you know what I mean?
Media trained to the maximum right here, boy.
Right, John, what about you?
What about you, John?
Come on, bro.
Come on, drop the bomb.
You know
now,
what?
man.
No, you know what? I've got to do this. I've got to.
No, you got to say now.
You ain't gotta
No,
do
I've
what?
got it. I've got it.
Aaliyah.
Just got to let him talk, man.
No,
just got to let him talk.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone goes straight to Aaliyah. It's not. It's not.
Can I take a guess?
Got it.
Just by
Charlotte.
I'm pretty much, I can judge people quite quickly sometimes.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, I can judge people quite quickly, and just from what I've seen, you're your youngest one.
Yeah. Charlotte.
No.
Yeah. She's a daddy.
No, you're the middle one.
Well, Chloe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's your favorite.
Yeah.
So does she know this?
No, they don't. They don't.
They will. They
know now.
10 years time. Okay, this is
But with me, right?
May the 9th, 2021.
It changes. with what it is there, you know what it is? It's because Chloe, she's just quiet. I can go and do things. Like with Aaliyah, I have to, when we're doing sports and that, it's brilliant. Because Chloe don't really do sports. She's a girly girl. Charlotte is very much on you all the time. Boom, boom, boom. Every time you see me in a picture, she's just
that's
attacking
what I saw.
me.
That's what I saw.
Yeah, she's just attacking me all the time.
Yeah.
Chloe, I can literally do, other than sports, I can do anything with. I can go out. She'd just be cool.
So she'd leave you alone, basically.
It's not even leave me alone. She's just cool.
all-rounder
Yeah,
type.
yeah, she's just cool. I don't
best around
have to. Sometimes with Aaliyah, I've got to turn down the volume. You're talking too much. Be quiet.
Again, different stages in life, though, isn't
that's
it?
quite.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's different stages.
That's quite
different
That's
stages.
quite odd because the middle child is not usually the favourite.
Yeah, no, see.
I'm just going by how my household was.
Just who's that? You're Alvin.
Big up Mr. Black.
So now we're going to exclude Colin because he was an only child. What do you think your mum and dad's favourites were?
I can tell you. It's not going to be nice for the other two.
You think it's you?
No. For my mum, yes. Like I know. I'm my mum's
You
favorite.
was a favourite?
I know. But that's it. My mum don't have to say nothing. I know I'm her favorite. But with my dad, it was my sister.
Yeah.
Like it was. She could have done anything in the world. Like she could have killed like 1 million people. My dad would have repped for her. Like he would have like nah, she didn't do that.
She's the only girl, I
leave
guess,
her
as well.
alone. Leave her alone.
The youngest, the girl.
Yeah.
So probably wife. For me, I think it was me. Personally.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying it.
Narcissistic people on this table.
I'm
you know.
just saying how it is. Just saying how it is. And like you said, my mum doesn't have to tell me that either. You know, even my grandma, she said I was a favourite grandchild as well. You know.
Oh wow.
she's you know,
Man's taking
Jamaican.
it.
They don't care.
Yeah.
She's told.
Yeah, tell you how it is.
Tell how it is. Even when they get older, tell you how it is, like proper. Yeah, so that's what I think anyway.
No, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm an only child, but my
Bruv, there's no options.
no,
man.
hear me out. No.
There's no options.
Your mum and dad like your shadows better than you.
Are you listen? Are you gonna listen? Are you gonna listen or something? You gonna let me talk?
I'm pretty shadow.
This ain't even my mum and my dad. This is actually my nan. You know my she's actually my great aunt. You know from Clacton.
Yes,
but I've
yes.
always called her my grandma, and she's got like I don't know 15 grandchildren. I've always been a number one. She said, "Yeah, he's my number one grandchild." So yeah, so even though I got no brothers and sisters, and I address her as my grandma, which is really my great aunt. I've always been her number one, so there you go.
I'm glad you said your nan because I was thinking that maybe.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where you go with it.
Know when people have like imaginary friends and that.
Listen, I bet. Hey, when you grow up as an only child, I made bare imaginary friends, man. One for every day of the week, bro. The beef and everything.
Funny, man. Funny stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
For me, it's my sister, man. My sister's the favorite of the pack. I wasn't the favorite at all.
So again, that's strange because like normally girls are not like
but she's the only girl.
The mum's favorite. Like normally mums and daughters like they
but in my household there was no dad, so it was just my mum. And at that time it was what 3 boys, 1 girl.
Yeah,
it was the girl. To this day, and she don't
Even
really
till
hide
now.
it. It is what it is, isn't it? But there are benefits to people not really appreciating you or whatnot. I go under the radar, like complete. Even like my GCSE results, because like Donna was always hyped. You know, she's the special one. So she didn't do too well, and I come along and done extremely well. Everyone's looking at me. Is that your results? Yeah, it's my results. I done better than you.
There you go, innit? Silent, innit? Silent assassin.
You can do a lot of things under the radar. So I would never ever want to be the favourite child.
No pressure.
Because it's just I think to some respects, Aaliyah felt that pressure because it was me and her for so long. So there was that pressure for her to perform. There still is to a certain extent because I've put the most time in her, more or less. You know what I mean? So there is that pressure for her. And whereas now it's kind of like she's hitting 18, I've kind of just taken a step back and just let her do her thing. So now I think she's feeling less pressure from me. It's kind of like, look, you got to find your own way. You got to get on with it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So there you go.
See, that's the thing. It's like even like being the oldest, I got it like hard. Like the pressure was on. Like I was always, and I remember my dad would always say, "You're the example, like for your brother and sister. Everything you do, they're gonna copy. Like if you fail, they fail." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the pressure was always on, like
Lead
on
by example.
Yeah, man. So I had to do something, and yeah, man. Good job they put that pressure on, man. Still.
No, it's true, man. I mean, my parents were strict. Well, yeah, my parents were strict, very strict. I think we've covered this on another episode before, but if they weren't, then I'll be just
Wild out.
Well, I'll just. I don't think I'll be sitting there right now. So you know, you just want to do things when you're younger. You really want to do things, and you think, why can't I do it, man?
Yeah.
Like, why can't I do it? But now you understand why you can't do it.
It's like my son, where we live now, where we're at, there's these kids that live around like where we are, and there was something that it just wasn't navigating with me. It wasn't. I was thinking these kids like are some idiots, man. Like I can't have him hanging around with these kids. Like they keep, is he allowed to play out? Is he allowed to play out? And when you say like when he says, oh no, I'm not allowed to play out, one of them goes, why? Why? What? Why? I'm thinking like, I want to slap you, man. Like where? And then it's one of them things like. I said to my missus, I said to her,
these kids are just left to do by whatever, right?
Listen, whatever, doesn't matter what time of the night it is, they're out, like knocking on people's houses and that.
I can say his name, Elliot. He was like, it must have been about 10, maybe 9. Elliot was always outside, morning, noon, and night. He was just out. So like when my mum would call me in, because the rule was you come in when the street lights come on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'd be like, come on, got to go in.
Yeah.
Elliot will be out. I look over the balcony. Elliot's 9 o'clock. Elliot's still outside doing whatever Elliot does. Like, no, the parents just did not care. And it's just like, and wonder why he got into so much trouble. Because as we grew up, he started getting in trouble with the law. And you just think, there's no stability in place for this child. Yeah. And that's why he's like that.
Exactly.
Did you know what he's doing now?
I don't know. No. I mean, this is when I was 9, 10. God knows what he's doing now. But the last time...
It'd be interesting to find out though.
Yeah. I'm trying to search.
There's a couple of Elliots like who got jailed.
You can look on Facebook, right? Normally,
I've tried to search him on Facebook, but I don't think. Well, to be honest, I don't think he's Facebook savvy. To be honest, he's one of the. He was always in trouble with the law.
Right.
Always. I mean, the last time I remember him, I must have been before I moved from where I was. I would have been about 16. And he was in the process of going to court. I remember seeing him. I was on my way to school, and he was with his mum going to court, and we were both 16.
So this is what happens. You let your child. You don't give your child any attention. This is what happens.
Yep.
And attention elsewhere.
Yeah. And like that same kid that was asking why. Like I see yesterday or 2 days ago, I see him walking with his dad. This is the first time I've seen the dad. Yeah, and I could tell from the dad exactly what type of person he was. Yeah, kind of thing. Like he was like a whatless person, like completely whatless. And I said to my missus, I said, you seen that, Dad? Yeah, this is the reason why he can't play with this kid.
Yeah, exactly.
No way.
Exactly.
No way.
Yep.
So my son will probably feel it right now, but
you'll thank you later.
I mean, eventually they'll meet people that are not up to scratch, and you just got to hope the values you teach them,
they understand that, they realize that.
Yeah, it'll be enough.
Yeah.
For them not to get involved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my daughter Leah, a boy got stabbed 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
In Canning Town, and that was her friend. So I'm like, okay, so what happened here? Oh, he doesn't do anything. It just happened.
Come on. I
didn't want to be that guy, right? I didn't, but I had to ask. I'm like, well, you don't just get stabbed. And it just got into a whole big thing of, Dad, you don't know nothing. I'm like, here we go.
Yeah, trust me, I do.
And then,
trust me, I do know.
After talking to her a bit more,
yeah,
it turns out, obviously, his brother got killed 3 years ago via the same kind of thing. And anyone that would mention his brother, he'd go and beat up if they say his name. So I said to my daughter, I said, do you know how stupid that sounds? That's like when back in the day when people say, oh, your mum. Yeah. And you flip over and say, what you saying my mum for? But think about it. Yeah. Your mum.
So?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My mum what?
Just like, what? Yeah. And that's what I said. So now he's got himself killed because of that. That's a retaliation, you know? And for the life of her, she couldn't understand where I was coming from. She just got angry because it was a close friend. And I'm like, first of all, why are you hanging around people like this anyway?
Yeah, I've had conversations like this, yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. It is crazy. And it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, she's lost 3 friends in the space of 3 years. So what's going on? The boy, there was a boy outside McDonald's. They got stabbed about 3 years ago. That was her friend. He came from St. Bond's School. Yeah, St. Bond's School. That was her friend.
In East London, yeah.
And it's just like, I said to her, that was the first friend that went, and I said, there'll be more. Yeah. Focus on your track. Focus on your books. There is going to be more. 2 years later, she lost another 2.
It's gonna, because they're hanging, you know.
I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Because there is clear problems. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can't really find a youth centre anymore.
Yeah.
You can't. You go into areas. I mean, when I grew up, youth centre was the one.
Yes.
I used to go youth centres. I learned how to skate, play badminton,
do everything,
mix. We went on days out and stuff like that. These fundamentals are not in the areas anymore. So
need the parents. Yes, it's the parents,
and parents need to invest in their child a bit.
Step up.
Yeah,
need to step up
because you can't rely. Yeah, you can't rely on the government to. No. Don't get me wrong, there should be these places.
Yeah.
But if it's not there, and they're clearly not, you're going to need to get your child into something. That's why I was adamant. Leah, you're doing running.
Yeah.
I've occupied her day so much that when she has time to chill with her friends, it's not really that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's knackered.
You know what I mean?
I just got to sleep. I just got to sleep to my bed.
But what I'm learning is, and this is a balancing act as well, I'm learning I may have overdone it in terms of keeping her super busy. So now I have to learn a balancing act, and I'm learning this recently. So like now I've just taken a step back, and I'm like, all right, well, I've pumped so much information into you from birth. If you've learned nothing, I can't really help you.
Yeah.
You're 18 this year, right? It's time for you to start maneuvering in certain ways. Because she was like, Dad, sometimes I go out with Mum, and she'll see old people that I used to roll with, I know, And mum will always say, like, they'll be like, have you seen John? And mum will be like, nah. And she goes, why does mum do that? Because your mum knows if I want to be found, I will be found. If I don't want to be found, don't tell them. If someone's asking about me and they don't know where I am, it's a clear indication I don't want them to know where I am. So don't tell them my business. And I said, that's how you need to start moving. You need to move smarter. And she's learning this process now. I think it's slowly starting to sink, because what I find is if you keep drumming it in, they just rebel anyway. So now it's a case of, all right, I've given you the tools. I've told you. It's down to you now. You need to figure out what I've told you and your own movements.
Yeah.
I'm here, but you're going to have to get on with it now. You know what I mean? And then we'll see what happens. But it's a balancing act. I find it's just, because out there it's so crazy. And don't get me wrong, it's always been like that. It's just now the phones are highlighting it. It's always been like that. Yeah. Always. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And things spread quicker.
Yes.
Very quick.
Fear mongering.
Yeah.
On the news, another one stabbed. Yeah, that generally happens all the time.
Every day.
Even now, probably.
Yeah.
Like, every day, just the news don't cover it.
And if you notice though, right? Because COVID's dying out now, the stabbing rates are rising again. Yeah. All of a sudden, this guy got stabbed. So what did it stop? Did they all put their knives down during COVID?
Well, they must have done it.
Let's just stop.
Yeah, I guess they're at home, I guess.
I saw a lot of kids out.
Yeah, no, I know crime rate went down because everyone was at home during that time.
No, it did.
Yeah, so
lockdown one.
It was the burglar's recession.
Yeah. But now everyone's excited and like, right, we got to get him, we got to get her. You know,
it's just stupid, man. So this leads me to my next question. Oh damn!
What happened there?
I pressed the wrong button.
Slipped.
If you ran the country, what would be the 3 things you would do to make it better?
Whoa. Get rid of the government.
Let Chris start.
Let him run this one.
Okay, all right. So you got to say something, but then give what your, what you put in place instead, or what you would like.
Yeah. You can't
just say come on some grand.
Get rid of it.
And then what?
Blow up Parliament.
Some comic.
Do you know I've got deja vu right now? I feel like we've done this before.
No, we did something, and you took ages.
Yeah, we did have a similar question with the
Was it
ladies
about the
from
world?
Yeah,
What would
Marvel
change?
TV.
What would it change in the world?
Right, we're talking about the country though. With all the stabbings and that going on.
Get rid of the government.
Okay, what would you put in replace?
I'll probably put the people put the people in power, but obviously get someone who is of credibility to be able to.
But that's like the government.
Isn't that the government?
No, but credibility. Credibility. No, credibility is a big thing, man.
You got to do a recording of us.
Oh, the credibility is a big thing, though, man. Come on. To be credible.
Okay, but
who's credible from the government?
That's your opinion, though.
Who's credible?
The government is an establishment set up by someone, right?
Yeah.
Someone of a panel.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, a panel of people from Oxford, wherever they go through, and they choose these people, right? So you're effectively doing the same thing.
All right, not them.
Okay.
It's not them.
All right.
It's not them.
It's just like, I'm going to get rid of people and put new people in.
Oh, do you know what? I'll run it. You know what? I'll run it. I'll run it.
There's a plan.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
There you go.
Imagine Chris's manifesto. It would last 24 hours.
It'll be like, you know what? Yeah, just listen to it.
We'll vote for you, fam. Just stop.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
So yeah, what would you do? Man. So is that your only thing?
I thought we were going round.
Okay, Ryan, Colin, your turn.
Man, that's a tough one, man. Boy, just to find my gauntlet somewhere and snap my fingers and get half of the people.
Can I do my second one then?
Yeah, go on if you got it.
I'm still thinking.
Well, I've got one.
I'll change education.
Good.
I'll change the education.
Can we
system.
repeat that as well? Because I want that.
Yeah,
one
okay,
as well.
well, I think we can all agree on that.
100%.
That's
100%.
standard.
Yeah.
I'll put the real education in there.
The earth is flat.
Boy.
Listen, that's not a joke, man.
That'll be like, stop.
Stop, you're going to fall off the edge.
There's no edge. You can't fall on no edge. We're in a firmament dome. Anyway, I'm not gonna put that's too complicated. I'm not gonna put flat Earth in there.
All right, God.
I'll put real education in there, a real system, a real background, real like people will know what is really real and what is not. What is being hidden from them,
life skills and stuff like that.
Life skills, definitely.
Credit report,
humility
would definitely be a lesson. That would be a standard lesson.
100%. How to How to finance yourself, how to manage your money.
That's a lesson in itself.
So many things, man, that we don't even
adult.
learn.
How to be an adult. How to be parents. Just like things like that. Just you know what happens and responsibilities and it would help people for the future.
100%.
Yeah, it would help.
100%.
Just your decision making.
And stock as well. How to trade.
No, that's definitely.
Crypto.
100%.
That's from the age of 4.
4, you know. Well, you know what? It's true because look what they're doing at the moment in certain schools with kids as young as 3 or 4. They're talking about sexual identity.
Yeah, it's crazy.
See, now I think
Get
that's
that out
a
of the way
little
and
bit
start
wrong.
talking. Yeah, that's very wrong.
Me, I'm a person. I think kids should just be kids. If somehow in their head they're like, "Dad, I'm a girl." It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. And then what I mean, just let them be kids, and then because when you start shoving this down their throat and you need to identify or it's just let them be kids.
It's crazy.
I used to my mum bought me the World Cup ball, Adidas one, with the white and black one. I used to play with that for hours as a kid, just kicking the ball against the wall, playing Wembley. You don't find these kids doing that anymore. And it's just like, where are these kids? Where are they now? Just be kids, man.
Yeah. They're soft. They're too soft now, man. Like, to be fair.
I think the one thing I would change, I would bring back the national service, but these people that are going around stabbing or doing any of that, they'll rather than give them a prison sentence and ruin their lives off the cuff, you'll go into the army. You'll learn discipline.
Yeah.
You'll learn certain things. Obviously, we've got troops somewhere doing some nonsense, and it's just like, why are you there? But you know what? Send them in there, and if they come back and they're still a bit, I just don't think it's right. Obviously, what they've done is bad, 100%. Right? I do believe though, if the parents are not gonna try and discipline them or try and put some sort of morals in them, bring back the national service, stop recruiting people and force them to go into it. Yeah. Say, all right, so this is your option. You'll go down for murder or you go to the army. You know which one they'll pick, right? And in that way, you're not recruiting army. You go to the army, Royal Navy, whatever. You do your national service. You do it there. You work there. Job, 10, 15 years. You'll learn discipline.
Because it is kind of like a rehabilitation.
Yeah, it is. And don't get me wrong. There are crazy soldiers that come out and just fucking nuts, right? Yeah. There is. But I do think
it would help.
It would help them. It would. I do think. And I think we just...
You've got to talk about over millions of kids here or people that this could happen to. And, people change anyway for when they get older or they get more mature, different stages of their life. So the amount of people that this would affect and help.
And also you got to remember the trickle down, because let's say, for instance, we had another war and I knew someone that went, and then I'm about to go and do a stupid thing because someone of a postcode. I'm going to think twice. I don't want to go to the army and go and get shot by... Nah. Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to go and just do whatever I'm supposed to be doing.
And if it can change someone, then their kids hopefully will be changed as well. Yeah. Because what happens is just this downward slope where their kids become their parents.
Yes.
So if their parents have obviously improved through going to the army and being disciplined over 10, 15 years, then they come out, have a child. Hopefully that child would be,
Yeah.
you know, like how they are now.
Yes.
At present.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, definitely, because you go to prison, for 10, 15 years.
You come out
you
the
might
same guy.
change, you might not. And you come out, right, you know, I need to make up for some lost time here.
Yeah.
Have a child and they end up the same, and so
I don't think they should have a choice. Then they should just go straight into national service.
Well, no,
straight.
Yeah. Well, the problem is freedom of speech and human rights and all that. You got to get around it somehow.
Yeah, but
so that's the choice, right
if
there.
you're taking someone's life away, I don't think you should have a choice.
Yeah, all of your
depends
of
on
your
what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
If it's a murder,
that's where I'd have to get around it
I
because
go Texas.
there's gonna be
Texas law.
there's gonna be a lot of
Executions.
people that are gonna say, well, that's not right. They still get to live their lives. While but the thing is as well, you've got to kind of sell it as a way. Going to the army is not a good thing. Like their life, that is the option they've got. They could come out and reoffend. But you put them in the army, chances are two things gonna happen. They'll either come out and be rehabilitated, or they get shot and die in an army, in a war. So
basically, you want them to be sent out to a war.
But I think definitely this is a good option. I think they should have an option, and even if it helped 20%.
Yeah,
of people,
it will drive it down.
It will help
because think about it. If
and that's me being conservative,
Yeah.
very conservative.
It will drive it down. I know if I was younger, and you lot done something bad, you went to you were sent to the army, and then I was going to do something. I'm like, hang on a minute, I've just heard back from you, and you're telling me I don't want to do. Look, I would stop, and it's not. I'm not saying it's going to cure everything. But it would bring down the percentage because kids will start to think twice. Right now, there's no accountability. It's like stab, go in jail, come out.
They're basically a PlayStation.
And then I'll do a drill song and be big about it.
Yeah, talk about it.
No, that is true though. Like things like positive reinforcement, stuff like that. With what you said, that will 100% help. 100% help.
So that's my one thing.
That's a good one. I can't really think. I think a bit down the education bit. I think everyone should be taught, even from a young age, it should be standard, like in Germany, first aid. Yeah. First aid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't
basics.
Basics. Like even from kids can learn. They're like sponges, right?
Yeah.
Like even how to ring 999 from your parents' phone.
Yeah.
What 4-year-old knows that unless you tell them. Yeah. I actually thought about this the other day. Actually, like if something happened, someone was like I was by myself, or Laura's by herself, and something happened to one of us.
Who's gonna do it?
Who's gonna tell someone?
Do you know what? That's such a good point.
Yeah.
You know, I remember being taught that
What
young,
age? What, in nursery?
probably maybe about 7, maybe around that age. So I always knew if something happens,
But even
call
younger,
999.
even younger than that, like a 4-year-old could understand. Just go to mummy's phone and press 999.
But even 7, that's too late. That's
what I mean.
That's too late.
Yeah. So
and I don't think everyone else around me knew it. I can't remember who taught me. I think it might have been my mum.
yeah. So like, I think the system, someone needs to teach them proper not proper first aid, but some kind of
protocol.
To follow. And they do this in Germany, and the actual survival rate of like strokes, heart attacks have reduced just from that.
Yeah.
Just from that, teaching them how to ring the police, ring the ambulance or whatever. Just teach them simple CPR protocols and whatever. But yeah, Germany, you look at their heart attacks to England,
Gone down.
it's complete different levels.
Yeah.
So I think something like that. I know that obviously covers education, but I think that's slightly separate because that's like health as well.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's very good, man.
Yeah, but UK. I mean, Germany. Look at Germany's regulations and laws and stuff. They've got some good ones compared to us in the UK. We're just behind, man.
We're behind.
Well, they live better, man, over there as well. We went there, and I think it was a day off for them. I think they finished early and work.
Yeah,
and
exactly
things like that, and they were relaxed.
Yeah. I think in Italy, they do that as well.
I think Spain, they have a siesta. Yeah.
So like, is it on a? It's like 3 o'clock or something. They have like
Yeah,
I remember I was in IB. Was IB? I can't remember where it was, but I was hungry. It's about like 2 o'clock. I'm starving. I'm
Yeah,
like,
everywhere's shut.
I can't get anything.
Yeah.
I can't get a burrito. I can't get anything. And I was. Was it when you're angry and you're hungry?
Hangry.
Yeah.
Furious.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I would love to have that in London.
But could you imagine that in London though? Like they
But you know what it is? It's like people in London are just busy and miserable and just always on the go. Work-life balance don't
because
exist.
they're chasing money. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's the problem.
just have that little break. Just
Yeah,
stress.
it's a break, bro. I mean, like, you know what they was even trying to do at one point? They was trying to put through the government about trying to let actually workplace employees take an hour of a week just to sort out their finances
Yeah.
whilst at work. I don't know why. Obviously, I don't know if
Admin.
admin, something like that. I don't know whether it even suffice, but that's one thing that they were looking to do. That's very important because when you get back home after 6, 7 o'clock, you got kids there. You ain't got Scooby Doo what to do.
Yeah,
man.
one girl taught me that years ago. I used to work with her, and she was just like, she took a day off. I was like, oh, so like normally, oh, what are you doing on your day off? I'm doing life admin. What?
Yeah.
And she was like, John, it's a real thing. Like, I need a day, a midweek.
Just
She goes,
sort your
if I do a Friday or Monday, realistically, I'm not doing it because Monday's a long weekend, Friday's a long weekend. She goes, I need a midweek. I think she took like a Tuesday or Wednesday
Go
off.
to the post office.
Yeah,
go to the bank.
And she goes, John, I just need a day to sort out everything I need to sort out.
And you know that is so important because that will also even like reduce people's debt.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? I know there's a lot of people like we've all done it. I don't know about you, but we haven't opened letters and brown letters and stuff. But there's a lot of people who don't get the time. There's letters sitting on there at home.
They don't get the time to.
They get the anxiety.
Put
They're
a
like,
finger
exactly.
on the letter and peel it.
Exactly.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Mate, that was when I was younger. Do you know what I mean? That's like over 10 years ago.
Yeah, okay, Chris.
10 years ago.
But no, life admin is a huge thing because that will reduce anxiety.
She was totally
depression.
zen. Like she was just like she done it religiously once a month.
Yeah.
So she'll factor in her annual leave. So it's like
on that.
she's like 12 days just life admin. It's just like
But
wow.
I mean, they was talking about doing this once a week, and they was going to give all workplaces just time for each employee, just depending on what time of the day it is, just time for just life admin. That's important.
You know what? That's actually good because there's no better feeling than when you've gone through a whole load of letters and bills and that, and you've sorted them all out. And you've called all the fines that you needed to pay off.
Payment plans and that.
Yeah, that will help a lot of people.
Yeah, it's like a huge, it's like a huge weight off your back, bruv. You can breathe.
I'm being serious.
It's true in a way. Though.
It's true, man. I mean, I count the amount of CSA letters I got at home as well, man. I could do weights with it. I could do tricep curls with them, man.
What is wrong with you?
If I could control the country, I'd get rid of CSA completely, man. A bunch of a-holes, boy.
Wow. There's people that need.
Yeah, no, you know what?
Within reason. Just not like a manipulate.
No, but they could just do it.
You can manipulate the system, you know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
but they could just have agreement between the two halves.
Yeah, they have a mutual agreement. Yeah, absolutely. But then when it comes to a point where you got like so many at home that you could do bicep curls with it and look like Ryan at the end of the day.
Clearly, Colin is triggered by this.
You want me to tell you what things I will change other than having rap stars at every corner of the country?
Real things, though. Real things.
That is a real thing.
No problems in the world. That's not a problem.
In the UK, in the UK, man, we ain't got the time for the world,
let me tell you
man.
a problem. I had 2 people today tell me, I went Taco Bell and it was disgusting. Your stuff is so much better. That's a problem. Get rid of Taco Bell.
You need to stand outside Taco Bell and advertise.
Yeah, I'm going to go next week.
You should.
I would, you know what I'd do? I would also give out free memberships to gyms for people
who are
above.
obese.
Yeah.
You can say that.
But you have to approach this carefully because you're fat shaming.
No, but if you're
fat shaming's a proper thing. Like, you can't do it.
Well, you can't say fat.
No, but if your BMI, when you measure your BMI, and Ryan knows
what
when you measure your BMI, and if it comes up a certain amount,
I swear
it says that you're obese.
Yeah,
it technically says it.
No, but
that's rubbish.
That is rubbish.
My BMI is high.
I'm supposed to be a beast. I'm supposed to be a beast. I'm a beast. What I'm saying is, visually, if you're
yeah,
you are a beast.
Yeah. But no, BMI is rubbish.
My thing is, because you get a lot of people who have weight problems as well, and they are using the NHS to whatever, I just think, that money could be spent on getting in someone, a trainer that's worked for the government, get a couple trainers in, works for the government, so you won't get good salary, but it'll be a nice salary, and you train these people, you get their lives in order, because losing weight is a good thing.
Yeah. The problem is they're eating rubbish when they're at home.
Yeah, but obviously this would also package. Yeah,
right,
you give them the package. So that'll be kind of like a benefit kind of thing, because they're sponging off the government anyway with these benefits to help them with their weight.
So they probably need a guard to stay inside the house, watch what they eat.
No, I think if you give that kind of incentive,
that's expensive.
And bed munches, isn't it? Munching the crisp in bed under the pillow.
The little Malteser.
I saw that. What's in your inside pockets?
I got 3 cream eggs here.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It will help in a way.
I would try and because we've got so many gyms on the street, and when you look in the gyms, when you go into these gyms, you very rarely find a person who is trying to do something different, who's clearly big.
Yeah,
like you don't find as many as you do fit people out in the gym.
Very true. Yeah.
So I'm like, I would want to encourage those people to get there.
Yeah.
Because I think also it can be quite intimidating if you see people who are athletic, who are built like Ryan. For them, they're just a beast.
Yeah.
So they might find it a little bit, I don't want to go in there.
Yeah.
But if you encourage them, and I'd make it a thing, I'd be like, well, if you want certain benefits, you have to attend the gym.
So as a benefit, as in money? Like, how do you incentivize them still to go to the gym?
Well, if they don't go to the gym,
because give them a free membership, I don't want it. I don't like the gym. If
they don't go, then they don't get certain bit, because I think
like money.
It's a health condition, isn't it? Like some of them are. It's a health condition, but I think as well,
I see.
It's mindset.
Yeah, if you stop eating.
So what do they get? What kind of benefits?
Well, it's like NHS. They try and help them to basically get out the house and exercise and sort out their meals, and because it's like there is an actual obese problem in terms of it's an actual disease. People say. I'm totally against that. I'm pretty much on the fence with that as well.
It's not a disease.
But that's the thing. You get these people that are just in their bed and eating. And it's bed sores and they're not moving. It's like, what? How did you get this way?
So within that package, you have to get not so much a life coach, but someone to kind of like, like a confidence, coach maybe.
But that will come with the gym. The confidence always comes. Even with me, certain time when I get back to training, I can't wait. When you notice certain things, your body changing, you're confident. I mean, look, I get confidence when I get a haircut. Like it's just. So I think once you start to notice things change,
week, man. It's been nice.
Once you start to notice the change, I think that confidence will come.
Yeah,
I do feel that, and I think I do feel. It's quite unnecessary to be obese in this day and age now, because gyms are on every corner like Starbucks.
Well, they closed them during lockdown.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing that's countering it,
and McDonald's was open.
The thing that countering
during lockdown,
things like that. They have McDonald's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's accessible. In your car. Accessible on your phone. We could get one delivered right now. And it would take
TV
you
adverts
to go and get one. Take us 10 minutes.
TV adverts is always at bus stops all the time. 7 o'clock in the morning.
But a part of that is also self-control, though.
Yeah, it is, but it's hard if someone's shoving it in your face all the time, and you enjoy your food.
Do you know one of the things though? Like,
got bad genetic.
After lockdown 3, I've noticed that a load of people put on a whole load of weight.
Of course.
I have.
You've been at home.
Lockdown free.
Yeah, because you've been at home.
I've been at home eating.
Yeah.
But then you know me. The other day when I was on the phone, I said to him, "I want a double stacker."
Yeah, the reason why? Because you probably saw an advert of it.
No,
it's somewhere. You've seen it somewhere. Trust me.
I got the wine out, and I thought I need to line the stomach up and drink this wine, you know. And he was on the phone to me. I was like, I want the KFC double stacker.
And how do you know about that double stacker?
Because I had one a couple of days ago.
How do you know about it?
Advert somewhere.
There you go.
It's everywhere.
So straight on your phone, straight into like Deliveroo.
I got it delivered.
Yeah, Deliveroo, innit? Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I had this wine last night. Yeah.
What is that?
I need this.
What is it?
It's a double stacker. It's
What's
a
nice? It's nice.
Burger, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is nice.
KFC, man.
Yeah.
KFC. It is
Serious thing.
It is nice.
Serious thing.
Even Susanna, because
serious,
Susanna's
bro.
not really. She's just on the hot wings.
Yeah.
She goes to me. I said to her, she heard me
Wait,
talking to
did you have wings with it, or
No, I got her wings as well.
you didn't get the wings with it?
No, I didn't have wings for myself. She had.
So you
got
just
the
had like a
fries.
double stack and that's it.
I had a double stacker and 2 corns on the cobs.
Oh,
That's what I had. And
I'm hungry now, man.
she didn't realize about this burger. So when I got on the burger,
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh my god, it's a proper burger. You can't get your mouth around it.
Oh, is that
It's
big?
a proper burger.
Oh, that's decent.
So you got to press it. and
Yeah.
She's like, "How am I supposed to eat that?" And then when she ate, she was like, "That's a good burger."
Yeah. It's no joke. And the
What's the
sauce
protein
as
breakdown?
well.
What's the protein breakdown? Is it chicken?
Chicken.
That's enough for me to know.
Hey, you know what's bad? Yeah, every time that we leave here, I'm always going to McDonald's allegedly.
I know you do.
But KFC is always ram, you know. That
Is there a
drive-thru's
KFC around
here?
Yeah.
No, not your way though.
Beckton.
No, Beckton, just down the
Oh,
road
I need
from
to
here.
find one going that way.
KFC is always jam-packed in that, man.
Always jam. But I actually feel for one of those now.
You know what? Can I say a big shout out to Roosters as well? Have you ever had a Roosters burger?
Always.
Oh,
have
no, I
Roosters.
haven't, no.
They tried a new and the Angus burger at Roosters.
I had that yesterday.
Gosh,
Mad.
serious.
I live in the country, man.
Serious.
Anything
No.
with Angus
You
meat.
got Roosters Shepherd's Bush. There's one in Shepherd's Bush.
kind of- I
you
mean,
have
that's
to make a detour, but
Yeah.
Anything Angus.
That's
Oh my
still
gosh.
45 minutes away
Look
from
at that,
us.
Ryan. Look at that.
That looks
That's a
decent.
stacker.
Look at him dribbling.
I might have to
That's a stacker.
find
Oh, wait, I'm advertising.
There's not many drive-through KFCs. Is there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, literally like the one off the A406 is always ram.
Can I just say something, right? Just back to the gyms and everything, right?
Yeah.
So you got like elite athletes around the world, right? Obviously they've contracted COVID, yeah, right? But none of them have died.
Okay.
Yeah, elite athletes,
Elite.
none of them have died.
Yeah.
yeah. They go to gyms, right?
Yeah.
They must train in a gym. Yeah, the athletes they've been able to train in gym. So why close all the gyms? It doesn't make any sense at all.
I think I'll give you an answer to that. It doesn't make sense long term, but it made sense short term. Meaning that in this period of time, it's going to affect more people than not affect, if you know what I mean, for that short period of time. So you'll rather not obviously contract cases in that short period of time, because after this, whatever, how many months the gyms were closed, we're now opening it back up because the cases are low. So I think they thought more short term than long term. That's what everyone does. They think more short term right now. The government, you're not going to sell to the public and say, look, we're keeping it open because we don't want a beast to happen in 10 years' time. It's not going. It doesn't work like that. It's about, we want to close the gyms because we don't want to spread cases now. You know, that's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how you got to think short term rather than long term. And to be honest, even if you did have gyms open, people just sitting at home eating anyway. So it's not going to make a
I hear
difference.
that.
Yeah,
But then you got like places in China that had their gyms open still, and they had them, them glass shields in between each other. and
Yeah,
all
I
and
saw that as
everything.
well.
That's just-
They could have done that. They could have done
I
that.
saw someone have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
mask on when I was driving past my gym, because you can still see in with the glass. There's a queue outside, and there's people with their masks on the treadmill. It's like, I find it hard to breathe with a bloody mask.
don't know how they do that.
Yeah.
I remember
How?
I said to one girl, like, she's a big girl,
Can't do that.
and she was on the treadmill with her mask on and everything. And afterwards, she finished. I said to her, look,
She doesn't even have to have a mask on either.
No, she doesn't. I said, look, sorry, it's none of my business, but you know what I mean? I don't think you should have a mask on while you're on the treadmill. And she took it off and she goes, oh, yeah, because I couldn't breathe.
See, for me, that's an example of short term now. You could die, you could overheat.
Exactly. Just no.
Yes, it might protect you. We probably won't, but short
do
term,
it.
take it off.
Exactly.
It's good. You could topple over. I found it hard. I was on a plane. You have to wear it on the whole time whilst you're on the plane.
Really?
Yeah, you have to. I was like, oh man, this is difficult.
That's hard, man.
I kind of just kept because they come around looking.
What?
They're looking.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they're looking.
What if you're
how long was your flight?
You need to have the thing on.
the exemption? Why didn't you get one, man?
I don't know.
How
I know
long was
Jaden's got one though, but because he has got asthma. But I was on there I wasn't long, but
Yeah.
like I think one trip I did a double plane. What do you call it?
Change.
Yeah. So one was about 2 hours and one was an hour and a half. But even if you're on an 8-hour flight, you have to wear it on the plane.
Long haul.
Yeah, long haul, yeah. So what I did, there's a little trick.
so long,
I did have a little trick. You can put it there. It looks like it's on, but you can get some kind of air. Because it's hard. Like now and again, I would like that. Like take a breath.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
That's long.
yeah, it's
man.
not good. I
I'm
don't
not
think it's
liking
good.
traveling, I think I'm going to stay in this country.
That's another one as well. You got to wear the mask.
Yeah.
In the airport, yeah. And you have to have, in the airport, you have to have the blue one, the surgical one.
You have to have the surgical one.
You cannot.
Oh, and this is where he's going to plug ideas of bulletproof. I saw the video.
You have to have the surgical one. You can't have your own.
Why?
So I walked in with my own and said, no, you got to take it off.
Well, with all them little worms in there, yeah?
The parasites.
Yeah,
little
you got
parasite ones.
to have the blue one, the surgical one.
That's just crazy.
Or the
What,
one.
what,
or
what
the
if
one
you're
with-
exempt, so?
Or the one. Yeah, you got to
you
wear
got
the thing.
to have the
card.
thing, man. You got to
Yeah.
get
Can't
the
just
card.
say
Get
it.
the
Yeah.
card, innit?
Or you can wear the mask with the filter thing.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'd rather get that because you can actually
Filter, yeah.
yeah, it's a lot better than just a mask on your face.
That's mad, man.
I like all of this stuff,
That's
man.
mad. But it is a good time to plug ideas of bulletproof.
Yeah, there you go.
Every
Rolling
Wednesday on the Press Pause Network.
Right, listen, we need to get back to our
what
thingies.
was-
I've picked two.
I've got another one.
You got one more,
I
yeah?
thought of another one.
Right, go on.
So what I would do, right? This is something I think is essential, right? Heating, energy, water, and food will be free
No.
for everyone.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah? It will be
Explain,
free.
explain.
No,
How?
listen.
No.
I think water should be
How?
free. Water
No.
minimum should be free.
No.
Listen,
No.
listen.
No.
That will be free for everyone.
How?
right?
How? Tell me.
No.
No, it'd be free. Listen,
Let him talk.
if you didn't have water or food, yeah, you'd die. All right.
Yeah.
You want people to die?
What,
people
food-
that can't
food
afford
as
it.
well, food?
Yeah, food.
Right,
Food will be free for everyone.
Okay, how does it work then? Tell me.
Yeah.
How does it work?
Yeah.
The people
Someone's
that
gonna
are
lose
behind
money
it,
somewhere.
Yeah, the people that are behind it, let them figure it out. Just make it free.
Let them
You know
figure
what
it
he'll
out.
do, right? If they gave him Rays of Parliament for a day, he'll come in, mess everything up, and just walk out.
It reminds me a bit of like the Ali G movie.
You know what? I can't agree with you on that because these things, someone needs to pay for it. Someone.
Yeah,
foods needs to be harvest, pigs
Yeah.
and animals and all that need to be,
comes
There's
down
a
to it.
hierarchy.
So then I'll get rid of money.
Right. So that's.
But
the
then
one.
something else would need to
Get-
be in place.
get
'cause
rid of
the
money.
problem is, you got to think, you get rid of money,
There's
there'll
always-
be other things to trade.
Yeah, there's
So
always been money
if there's no money
in the whole world.
and I'll say to Ryan, let's say I'll say
Listen,
to Ryan,
hold
I'll
on,
say,
hold on, hold
wait,
on.
wait. Let
This
me
is-
just say, I'll say to Ryan,
Go on,
there's
go
no
on,
money.
go on.
Right, there's no money. And I'll say to Ryan, Ryan, can you give me a lift home? John, I need something. All right, well, I'll give you this iPhone. That's effectively currency
it's
now.
a trade, isn't it?
Yeah, because I'm saying to him, take the iPhone and you give me a lift home.
Nah.
There'll be something to trade.
Gotta be exchange of
but
goods and
There'll be
services,
currency
bro.
somewhere.
Nah, but we're friends. So you don't need to owe me anything.
Yeah, but not
Do you know
everyone's
what I mean?
friends.
Yeah,
Not everyone's
yeah.
friends. So like,
But hold on. This is my what's it called? This is
All right,
this
sorry.
is mine,
yes,
innit?
yeah,
You know,
your idea. Sorry,
you gotta explain
Your
how.
idea is bulletproof. Yes.
every Wednesday on the Press Pause Network.
but the thing is, Chris, you have to explain how you're going to do this and
How
why.
is it gonna work?
Yeah, how's it going to work? I mean, it's all right saying all this, but how does it come?
Listen,
how does
listen.
it function altogether?
Listen, the government were able to print like all of this. Well, not print all this money, but all this miraculous money that just came out of nowhere. Yeah, which is obviously going to crash the economy. I'm predicting around about September.
It's already crashed.
It's crashed.
But full blown because
All right.
do you know I was talking to someone who works for the what's it called, the job center, and they said that there's a lot of people now, right, who are getting made redundant. Yeah, a lot of people, and we're talking about the middle class and the higher class people are getting made redundant and wanting to go on universal credit. So what they're doing, they are gearing up for a whole load of people to go on universal credit as soon as furlough is done. Yeah. And obviously with Billy Bob Gates as well, having his divorce with his husband.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
The moment I saw that.
No.
What, she a man?
No, listen. No. All right, we're not going to go into that because
Michelle Obama. Yes.
don't get offended. Listen, that is not the same. That's not the same woman. That is not the same woman from before. Anyway,
It is the same one.
the same one.
but anyway,
I'll show you why as well after.
Size 11.
What's a certain shoe size?
Size 11.
No,
Size 10.4.
No, those two pictures.
Yeah.
Is that you're on about the two
No,
pictures?
no. There's loads more, man.
Oh,
There's
I
loads
see.
more, bro. There's loads more.
Oh, okay.
All right. I forgot what I was saying. With Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, right? So they both had these massive big divorces, yeah, right? And all of a sudden they're selling their shares on the stock market. Listen, these are the two very, very rich men. Bezos is number one. Gates is number 4 in the world. Listen, that stock market is going to crash big time come September sort of times. I'm not like, don't get me on that.
Best time to get into it then.
100%.
Yeah. Best time to get in when things crash.
It is happening.
Yeah.
This divorce thing is not like, we don't like each other. No, this is
Purposely.
this is something very, very big.
Strategic.
Yeah, very, very big is about to happen. And a lot of people are clocking that she was a guy. Anyway,
So what was your thing in the end, by the way? What was it that you'd want to improve? You just caused war. You just caused war, man.
War, yeah, that's what you do.
You're worse than Trump, man. you just caused war.
You know what he would do?
No.
Another plague will come, another COVID, and he'll be like, see?
I've got
COVID.
No, he's just that Joker. He just wants to watch the world burn, innit?
nah, man, are you mad?
I'll tell you what I would do. This might be controversial, but I don't care because it's the Friday's version and it's called Don't Get Offended. I would get my Men in Black. What's the thing where they black?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You didn't have to do no disclaimers, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying it. I'll just get that out and say, look, and I'll go. What do they do? They have to. How do they erase their memory?
You flash them, then you tell
Flash
them.
it, yeah, say nothing happened.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Flash them, whatever the noise was. There's no such thing as religion. Yeah, done. Done.
Yeah.
That would
Well, yeah.
stop
Done.
a
Yeah.
lot of wars.
You know how many wars have been created because of religion?
Generational,
Yeah.
not just now. Millions of years to come.
We were never made to be religious.
I'll do you one better.
Never.
Go on.
There'll be no racism.
I'll just
There you go. That's another one.
Just
yeah.
bang.
Yeah. There you go.
Just jump back,
it.
500 years?
Just delete everything.
Nah, man. From it happened way before 500 years ago. Just way
no.
back. Yeah.
You got to remember, we were racist against ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No, but what I'm saying is that back then, like 500 years ago, is probably where we were not looked at races, we were more looked at nations before
Or
then.
tribes.
So there was all different types of, races in, together and that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, obviously we know what happened after that, but that's a good shot.
That's a very good shout.
Thing is, you got to remember. As you said that, racism, I think, is it's just a more intelligent version of animals. When you think about it,
You got to explain.
yeah, okay,
Can you make that make sense?
yeah. So like, if what hunts what? Give me two animals.
Lion.
Okay, lion and deer.
And a
Okay,
gazelle.
so
Yeah.
Lion hunts the deer.
yeah, lion is a deer. But they don't hunt themselves, are they? They're hunting something else that's not them.
Yeah.
It's a bit like being racist, right? They don't, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be family with another lion. You can still eat them. Why not? No, you can't because you're a lion. I want to eat something else. A bit like racism, isn't it?
Well,
it's
yeah and no, because you wouldn't eat a human being.
Who?
Like we wouldn't.
No, but what I'm
Well,
saying,
there's cannibalism, yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. But what I'm saying, I'm not even trying to make that comparison. What I'm saying is that you beat your what's the word? You're biased.
Yeah.
You're biased.
You're conflicted.
Yeah. So like racism. Okay, black people prefer like black people and white people prefer white people. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're racist. Okay,
Right.
so they're racist against the opposite. In a way, an animal ain't. It's kind of like, I want to eat you because you're not like us. That kind of thing. Yeah. So you're negative towards the other.
You know what? I get where you're coming from. In some form of way.
In a way, right?
It's got nothing to do with being hungry now.
So, all right. So, if you're hungry, right, and you've nothing else to eat in this whole wide world, you know, and you're a racist, you're gonna eat your opposite sex, aren't you? Your opposite color, aren't you? Opposite race. Because you're.
I'm just trying to process. Hold on,
This is very broad, by the way. Yeah.
It's not in depth.
Yeah. This is very this is my imagination going slightly deep, right? But what I'm saying
You're
is
taking that Chris Samuels juice.
I think this shit is rubbing off, boy.
Friday version.
But what I'm saying, I can't think of the word, but this whole thing being racist. It's what we've inbred from way back. Okay,
Yeah.
You're a team. You're one, but okay. We're black, right? Yeah, we're a team. Yeah, we're a family. Yeah.
Right.
And animals, they have their own packs. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have their own packs. They're a team.
Okay.
They all look like each other.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the same thing. This is what I'm saying. And it's not. This is not a new thing. It's what we're born with. Yeah. So you never. This is what I'm trying to say. Racism will probably never.
It'll always be here.
It'll always be
it's
there.
never going to
Because
die.
that's what it is. It's come from the animal kingdom. We're all together in one. You know, we're all the same. They've got blood, we've got blood. Yeah, they've got bones, we've got bones. They've got a brain, we've got a brain. We're just a little bit more intelligent.
Yeah.
But we take it to another level because we're intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
you
is
got to
it-
look at it from the foundations. You got to look at
It's
it.
like, do you know that?
They've got a heart, we've got a heart.
You know that if you shave a sheep, it's black underneath.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. If you
Not all the time, no. No,
It's too
they're
much
not. I was
compliment.
watching
No,
If you shave us, we go red.
not sheep, not sheep. Sorry,
Oh,
a
right.
polar bear. I think it's a polar bear.
Okay.
I think
Is
if you
it?
shave a polar bear, it's black
Is there
underneath.
a YouTube showing that?
I think so. I can't remember where it is.
Yeah, but what? Okay.
No, the reason why, no, but obviously
you.
no.
You two have just completely lost me right now.
No. The reason why I said that is because obviously, like, you know, polar bears are white, but they appear white, but like what Ryan was saying, underneath, you know, we're all the same. We've got a heart, blah blah blah.
Oh,
like,
wow.
there you go.
What is that?
Is that polar bear?
That polar bear.
Yeah. See, there you
Right,
go.
let me see what it looks.
Yeah, polar bears
that?
are black
Is that-
underneath.
Oh, it looks weird.
Yeah, it's like an elephant kind of color, right? But what I'm saying, do you understand what I was saying?
Actually looks like an
kind of
elephant.
like
Right.
we're in packs. We're all very
Listen, I seen it, man. That's why I said it, man.
yeah. It's the same with cult. Yeah,
Do your research.
Research.
it's like that's why cultures stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it brings out racism. So that's why I think it's happened from other, you know, other animals doing the same. Everyone does the same. It's not just humans.
So if
This is what I'm trying
the
to
polar
say.
bear gets shaved, the other ones are going to be racist to it, innit? Because
The thing is, they won't. You know, they won't really get shaped. You know,
You're
it's
an
not often happens.
You're an idiot, man. I just.
But you know, more like a serious note, though. More on a serious note. The whole thing with racism is that fear of the unknown. It's like, you know, that people are always afraid of what's different. So
The thing is, right, I've said this before. I find racism.
it's so stupid.
Yeah, but you're just limiting yourself. Like, you really are. Like, I've got on a purely selfish note here, right? The girls I've drawn. If I just stuck to one race, I would have never had so much fun.
Guys, by the way, just to clear this up, he's not an artist. He's not, he didn't actually draw them, as in with a pencil and paper.
Yeah.
It's just a terminology for
yeah.
getting someone's number.
Yeah. You know, I just find
the phone number.
I find it so like
Telephone number.
I couldn't hate a race because it's like I like too many I like too many different kind of girls.
I like Spanish, Mexican, Indian,
Yeah, it's just
Jamaican,
like, so when
black,
someone's-
white, Cuban, and Asian.
When someone says to me, right?
That Miami, isn't it?
But what I'm saying to you is, right, when someone says to you, right, think of these words, I don't like you because you're black.
It's so
I mean,
stupid.
It's just,
It's dumb.
Yeah, and that goes. That's the same with animals. The same.
The thing is, if you spent time with that person in a room for like 24 hours, and you actually find that you have a lot more in
You'll
common
understand
than
them. That's what I'm saying.
You actually thought.
Yeah, back to my point. It's like, people are always afraid of what's different. They don't give the mindset of wanting to understand.
I just can't wait until they really, what's the word, man? It's gone out of my head. When they actually disclose or they let an alien out on this planet and see how people react, because then now we're not all humans, right? It's gonna take something massive for us to turn and be like,
You need something like that.
we're all together, white, black, Chinese,
Now
whatever.
we're a team.
But I'm just gonna let people know, if there's a purple Jennifer Lopez that comes out, I'm on it.
Fair play.
Do not try me. I'm on it because I'm just tired.
Which one?
Oh god, here we go.
P Diddy, Jennifer Lopez, or
Any Jennifer Lopez?
Ben
Jennifer
Affleck,
Lopez
Jennifer
now.
Yeah.
actually, Jennifer Lopez now. is
She's
better than
50, right?
She's the
Have,
same.
Lopez.
have you seen?
She looks the same. It's like she doesn't
I just saw a
change.
picture of Nia Long the other day. she turned 59.
No, but she just looks like
doesn't change.
She just looks the same. I remember in the music videos in MTV, and I saw the other. I was like, you actually look the same.
Yeah.
At 50, she just,
Dancing the same.
you know what I mean? But
yeah,
that's what's gonna get rid of racism. Something like when they admit there's an alien, and we see one, where all of us are gonna be in unison. Like racism will be banished, then they're gonna start going after this alien, and we're gonna be scared and try and that's what's gonna happen, man.
Or when Yahushua comes back, it'll clear it up.
Yeah,
Once
there
and
is
for
that.
all.
There is that.
That's it. Done.
You know, there is
He's gonna
that.
take the man in sin.
That could happen. But I don't foresee it going.
Yeah, I do think that if I don't think there's ever going to be one, but if there was some sort of alien attack, that humans will racist ones will be like we need to fight this, man.
I'll be like, I ain't done nothing to me, man. What am I fighting it for? Ain't done nothing to me. I'll just be looking at people like, you go and do that, innit, man?
Yeah.
You think this is, man? I ain't done nothing to it. Furthermore,
So what
you've
they
done
come
more
out,
to me.
They come out and say, look, listen, we're gonna kill everyone. Like,
Then I'll wait for them to kill everyone, and then I'll make my decision. Then I'm just not gonna do that. Like
that's so stubborn, man.
just not. It's just like, you know what I mean? The whole world's going to go up against, like, theoretically, if this was to happen, or UKIP and all these people want us to unite to go and kill something that has technically done nothing to me yet. What am I going to do that for, man? Like, UKIP's done more to me than this alien. It don't make sense, does it? It don't make sense, man. Make it make sense.
Make it
You know
make
what I mean?
sense.
Damn, look, man, we ain't even this is crazy. We got to move off this topic.
Was that one topic?
That was one topic, but we went
That's a
everywhere.
second topic, though, wasn't it? That's a second.
Yeah, second
Oh,
topic
yeah,
because
yeah.
we asked you
around
lot
the
your
world.
favourite children and you wouldn't say because you just pussies, but it's okay.
Raw. I thought I made my point abundantly clear. You know?
Right,
So
let's
it's
keep it light.
it's better.
We've got 10 minutes left. We'll keep it light, and then we'll go on to Ryan's fitness and finance lounge.
The FFS.
Here's a-
We can make it to 60 seconds. Like, we just hit it. I can draw it down to 60 seconds.
Okay, is that what you want to do?
Yeah, it's like a 60 seconds.
Yeah. Round up.
Yeah, I'm going to time it as well.
Yeah.
Right, so let's go on to the next one. It's got to be light. We're going to keep this one light.
Before you do it, what is that?
Yeah, I
is
put
that
in.
Serena?
Yeah, man.
No, but that photo, because if you look on her Instagram,
Yeah.
that photo, she's in that same top and she's gone back to normal. So I think that photo was photoshopped.
Oh,
Same thing with Spice as well.
Yeah, because I think she took it down. Now,
Well, she put that picture up on her Instagram.
yeah, and she
What?
took it down because a lot of people were saying you've bleached your skin.
Oh, so the shot that she posted on her Instagram was like this.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
with that
That complexion.
That complexion.
Yeah, but I'll show you her Instagram now.
That's got to be.
That's the same t-shirt. She's in.
Yeah, number 5.
So they just edit it more.
It's just the makeup. It's like, I don't know what she had done.
Oh, okay. So like the light or the flash might have like.
God knows, but she took it down quite quickly when everybody started saying, "Oh, you've bleached your skin. Oh my God." Black people bleaching their skin. I wasn't even going to touch it, but why not? We're here. Okay, Colin, you take this one.
Oh gosh,
is this a topic?
It wasn't a topic, but right.
Might as well, isn't it?
Yeah, let's hear it, man. Let's hear it.
Oh, first of all, how do actually? What's the process? How does it work?
So there's a thing.
Might as well just bring it back
Does
to
everyone
basics.
remember Vibes Cartel? You know, like the reggae dancer artist.
Yeah.
Like when he first came out, he was darker than I am. Then he used a thing called Cake Sop or something. Thing is, I remember when I went to Jamaica and I went to some of the hair salon places, right, where they sell hair products. One of the main things that they had there was skin bleaching cream. And it was
the problem is it comes back to
Where's he laughing?
I don't know, man. It comes back to the same thing.
Chris, he wants to laugh, but he's stopping himself. You know that Chris, that face.
Yeah. You know that little vein pops up in his forehead.
Do you know what? I know you're gonna say the problem is, yeah, but I think the problem is that people when they bleach themselves, they bleach their face and they forget their hands.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Stupid.
It's just awful.
It's just at least Michael Jackson had it right, innit? He done everything.
He done the whole thing, bro. He just jumped in the whole. He jumped in the whole bath of things.
Michael was like, "I want to be starting something."
Called it vitiligo,
yeah. Oh man, you know what? Go on, Colin.
I mean, what's the content of the question though? Like,
why did they do it?
Why did they do it?
No, yeah, but I just wanted to like give the listeners what's the process? How is
You're
it
crying,
done?
Brian.
Yeah. It's the second time I've seen him do this.
How do they do it?
I mean, I don't even.
What's the process?
I don't even know much of it. I mean, from what I understand,
I'll Google this.
Yeah. From what I understand, they actually sell this stuff in the shop, and it's very, very popular.
I find it quite
in the West
insulting.
Indies. It is hugely insulting,
and I did insulting in terms of. I think if you're doing that, regardless whether you're dark skin, light skin,
hate yourself. It's self-hate.
Yeah, and I find it quite insulting. I just think you be proud of yourself, man. Be proud of your skin
But
color.
that's the thing. People don't like themselves.
Yeah,
now,
no,
John.
it's the thing. Yeah, but the way the things are marketed and advertised.
But this is the crazy thing, right? This is where, even though my mum's teaching was quite extreme, I'm happy about it. Like when growing up, it was a thing. You be proud of your skin color, and you do not. What's the word? You do not negotiate on that.
Yeah, but then everyone should be getting that sort of teaching in the
No,
household.
she was extreme though, bruv. Like she.
All right, then
she
your
don't like white
your
people.
mum should have gone into every household.
No, because the thing is, if I brought home Susanna at 17, that would have been an uproar in my house, straight up and down. She probably wouldn't have let Susanna in the house, but that's because she worked in the NHS and she had white people being extremely rude to her. So in her head, it's like, I don't want that in my spare time. That was in her head. I got her thought process. Don't get me wrong, I got it. But at the same time, it was extreme. However, when I see things like people bleaching their skin, I'm proud that I got that kind of teaching, because to me, that just says confused.
Yeah, but then you have to look at like music videos. How many music videos do you see a dark-skinned woman as the lead in a music video or in films?
Quite a few Kendrick ones and
films.
J. Cole.
A dark-skinned woman in films, you don't see them as leads. There's not many. It's always, and if it's a black production, it's all 90% of the time it's a light.
And we're semi at fault as men. We are, because one girl said to me, "John, how many dark-skinned girls have you dated?" And I drew a blank. I literally drew a blank. It was like,
yeah,
I can't actually tell you. Like, I don't think I have. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not a case of I haven't wanted to, just haven't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that as well, it's that
but that's
subconsciousness,
all, that's all that subliminal stuff as well, because like you will watch a music video and you'll see like a lighter skinned girl, and then obviously that's the main focus. But if it was reverse and you saw like more dark skinned girls, like pretty, and do you know what? There are some beautiful dark skinned women in this world, right? Absolutely beautiful. But if there was more,
Kenya Moore,
beautiful.
She's beautiful. Kenya Moore.
What's the one from what's that film? Kevin Hart and Ice Cube that they did.
Oh,
let's
Ride Along. Yeah. The sis. Oh,
she's gorgeous. I know what you mean.
But if they had more, your subconscious will be drawn to them more. So when you actually see them, it's like a car. Like, and I'm not trying to compare.
It's just like advertising.
But it's like, say for example, I want to buy. Well, when I bought my car, I wanted a certain BMW, right? All of a sudden, I'm seeing this car all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not like to say the car wasn't there, but it's just what I'm identifying, what I want, what my head wants. Like, I'm seeing the car all the time. Or say if I wanted a green car, I'll start seeing green cars all over the place and that.
How your brain works.
Yeah. And that's how they do it. Your mind is always thinking, all right, wow, like, it's not exactly the girl from the video or the movie that you saw.
Mine was girl from the Ray J video.
Well, that was your one, isn't it? Didn't matter what her name was because you couldn't remember it.
I get it though. No, I get it. It's just especially to be honest, I probably get it more why females do it. When men do it though, it's kind of like,
it's weird.
What are you doing? Like with females, if a female said to me, I bleached my skin because I felt a bit insecure, I'm trying to do this, and I'm trying to get in this industry and they only want that. I get that mindset. I get it. Female, I get it. I don't agree with it, but I get it. When a man does it, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
He looks terrible.
Just stop.
Yeah, he looks like he's dying, boy.
Stop being an idiot.
But where?
But it's same. I think it's the same. It's slightly off topic, but not. It's the same with filters. Like a lot of people on social media, they're putting this smooth one on.
And then you look at them, they look haggard. You go through their pictures properly, and you're like, that's what you look like. You know, it's a good teller. Always go to their very first post. Just scroll.
Minus the acne.
You know, and you know what you should do as well? And like it. And when you get to the first post, like it. So they can see it. That's what you look like.
Oh man.
But God. Where does this fit in with self-love though?
Self-love, well, they don't like the colour of their skin. They have a problem and it's internal.
But they don't know who they are.
But
they don't know.
I mean, a lot of that is obviously influenced by media, obviously, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of
but the thing is, again, being black, like with me, especially when I won't be going on holiday anytime soon, but when I go on holiday,
I get darker.
The sun it makes my skin
glow.
Like it's crazy.
Do you know what? Yeah. That's the thing. That's what I do love. When we're going on holiday, when I come back, man's got a tan.
Got his tint.
Yeah,
and it's like that's my natural colour.
Right, exactly.
And it's like, how can you not love that? Why would you want to bleach your skin?
No, why would you want to bleach your face?
Exactly. Irreversible damage.
Because that's what everyone sees.
Classic example, Little Kim. Right, she's another one.
Terrible, man.
Yeah, she was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what she did. I got a picture of her.
Even what's the girl from
a hardcore album?
William scored, by the way.
From
just so you know.
Did it?
Yeah, his first goal.
Since he started.
Not the picture of the hardcore one.
Saved by the Bell. Lisa.
Yeah.
Yes.
You look at her now, she bleached her skin as well. She just looks terrible. I think she had some mental problems. Yeah. She type Lark Voorhees.
Oh man,
She looks terrible.
I don't know why people do
is that her
this.
now?
Yeah, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Is that makeup though?
No, well, maybe it might be part makeup as well.
Goodness.
Oh my god.
Do you remember her though?
Yeah, Lisa Turtle.
No, Voorhees. Oh, but her name
Yeah,
in the thing.
Lisa Turtle.
Lark
in the-
Voorhees, yeah.
Oh, right.
She was Lisa Turtle.
She's
47.
beautiful back in the day, man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so
back in
that's
the day,
it,
yeah.
Like natural beauty. Natural beauty.
People, you just gotta love yourself, man. Love the skin you're in.
No,
just love the
but you know what?
skin
It
you're
comes.
in.
But
Forget what media does. Forget other people.
But then it will come down to the education, man. Like they need to know who they were. They need to know where they came from. They need to know who they was. They need to know. Yeah, they need to. It's bad.
They're doing some bad transformation photos there, man. They're taking the piss.
What is sitting in the sun with?
Man,
It's like just sitting in the sun with some goggles on and took them off.
I need to find this little Kim
That's
photo,
terrible,
right?
man.
Yeah, they're taking the piss, man.
That's
You
terrible.
know what I mean? She got like goggles on.
But look at her on the left, though, man.
I know she's
Beautiful,
yeah.
absolutely beautiful. She didn't need to do that to herself. But little Kim, it's
Little Kim
tragic.
was
She,
beautiful, and
'cause
then she just,
went left. man.
here, look. This
Oh,
was
that
little
one.
Kim.
but does she even talk? Does she talk about her transformation though?
I shan't talk about it. She'll probably blame it on Biggie's death,
Yeah.
right? But that was her before any surgery.
Yeah.
Oh, she's had loads of surgery.
Beautiful,
And then
man.
it's just like, I just don't get why she done that to herself. I just don't get it.
She doesn't look real now,
No, she don't.
and that's
And
not
I-
being harsh.
I don't get it. She was flawless.
When they start putting it in their cheeks, it starts getting.
Yeah.
But it's all about self-love.
But it's the in thing as well. I mean, you've got all these cosmetic places. I know my missus used to work for one, and she used to see like a whole load of like people coming in to get the cosmetic surgeries and that,
gosh,
and
bruv.
and she just thought like certain ones were like, why are you even doing it? Like, do you know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Bro, I live in Brentwood where like the only way is Essex cars
Lip fillers all day long, innit?
Fam, bruv, I'm seeing on the A board outside £180 to just inject something that you can't even pronounce in your lips.
Long.
I've seen a video where it went wrong and they had to squeeze the stuff out the lips. Thing come looking like all types of pus.
Long.
It's the in thing, innit? But then you look at that. Look at the program Only Way Is Essex. You look at the ladies that they put on on the screen, and obviously that's the promoter there. It's a popular program. People are gonna navigate to that. I want to look like her because she's on this show. Like I want to look like that.
Like same thing with the keeping up with the Kardashians. Everyone is seeing them as like the epitome of beauty. If it wasn't for OJ Simpson, them lot wouldn't be.
Wow.
If it wasn't for a black man,
Jesus Christ, man.
What about Ray J? Ray J had a role in that as well.
He did.
yeah, he had a few roll arounds. Yeah,
Right, we're going to move swiftly on to Ryan's
We've got 60 seconds.
fitness and finance. Go on, Chris.
Ryan's Fitness and Finance Lounge, sponsored by Protein Point, where you can catch all your local stores in East London and Essex. And you can also hit them up on the Instagram at Protein Point UK.
Hit them up.
Okay, so today we are going to make this 60 seconds, and we're just going to cover finance today. So, finance. I'm going to quickly touch on a coin that it's early days. It's just started. Okay, there's a few of them, but it's called Kishu Inu. All right, just research it. At the moment, it is 0.0000001 per coin. Okay, so
Throw that in the group, man.
yeah.
Throw in a group.
You put some money on that now, even if it's £50, £10, £1. Yeah, you could easily 1000x your money, 1000x, because it's very early days. It's a coin run by people, which is the beauty of it. So the more people that get involved, the better it gets, and it's one of those coins. And if you get into it now before it gets onto the big main exchanges, then you'll be a millionaire. If you're 1000x, I'm out.
1 minute, 60 seconds.
That's it.
Impressive, man.
That's it.
Stuff, man. Well, actually, it's actually 1 minute and 22 minutes. 22 minutes.
Jesus. What is wrong with you?
No, I said I'm out. You pressed it slowly.
That's true. I did.
22 seconds.
Right, you know what, man? That was a good show.
Wait. Can I just ask something?
Go on,
Yeah.
Because I've got a bike in it now.
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
That's next week, man. You got to talk to me about it. No, joking.
Ryan's back, boy.
Yeah, go.
No, I just want to say how long you recommend, how many days, and
only
evenings as well.
Only do something that you think you're going to sustain. So don't say you're going to do an hour a day.
Yeah,
and then you just do maybe a day of it, and then you just too long. So what I would advise for people listening and yourself is do something that you know you can keep to.
Yeah.
That you know you can keep to. So if it's 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes a day. If it's 20 minutes, it's 20, because it's no point saying, what do I need to do? It's what can you do? Yeah. And what you think you can do. So what do you reckon you could do every morning without any troubles?
I've done half an hour twice.
Okay. So that's only twice, right? Yeah. So what do you reckon you can do like 6 days a week? Not twice.
So it's got to be 6 days.
I'm not saying it's got to be, but you have to look at the most you can do.
So I've done Stairmaster last 2 days.
Yeah.
And then I did the bike, Saturday. So I did the bike on Saturday. I did Stairmaster. So 4 days, I did the bike twice and then Stairmaster in the gym. So, yeah, I could commit to, I could definitely do 5 days. I could definitely do 6, actually.
Okay, let's say 4 days then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, because things
I'll
come
go
up.
5. I'll go 5.
5, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say do 20 to 25 minutes.
In the morning?
In the morning, yeah. And because you got to think about, like, if you keep doing this all the time, you're going to get pretty fatigued and tired.
Yeah.
Some days. So if you're only in 20, 25 minutes, it's nice and steady. I'm talking about more long term here, yeah? So, like with anything in life, if you're consistent with it, okay, you know, you'll go somewhere long term.
So basically, it's like walking. You make it like breathing, like eating food.
Yeah,
like
so exactly. So it's not like it's a chore.
Yeah.
I'm only going for 20, 25 minutes. It helps me start the day off in a good way.
Yeah.
Okay, you can even like, I make my cardio sessions where I can think about what I'm doing in the day and it's thinking time for me. So if you just do 20, 25 minutes, you know you can dedicate that and you know it's not a chore and you're going to miss sessions.
Yeah.
Because it's only 20 to 25 minutes. It's not like 45 minutes every morning. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to make it easy for you so you can do it long term. So if you can commit to that, then there you go. That's your concrete. You have to do it.
And at what level am I going at a high level or?
So I would say, like, if someone went to speak to you, you can talk to them without. You can just talk to them like quite comfortably.
I see.
Yeah. So you're probably about like 60% of your maximum heart rate.
Yeah.
So if someone's to say to you, how hard are you working between 1 being low, 10 being really, really hard, you'd say about 6.
Okay.
Yeah. So like just more than halfway.
That's a satanic number, but
even better. Even better. Yeah. Do 7 then. Eat your heart. Eat your heart. Yeah, do 7. But you just got to think this is long term rather than like do it. If you go, you know, it'd be great if you could do 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night, and then go tomorrow. Let's go 40 minutes and do 40 minutes. But you're only going to keep up with that for so long. Yeah?
That's it.
Do something that's sustainable.
I like that. I like that.
Sweet.
I like that. Yeah. And what, nighttime as well? Like, no.
If you're doing training, I would say just keep the weights just for now, because then if sometimes you do cardio after that, you're gonna be a bit fatigued for the morning because the hours is very. You know, if you train that in the evening, what time do you normally train?
What, in the evening?
Yeah.
Do you know what? To be honest, I've been training in the morning.
Like, just the mornings.
Yeah. So
but if you was to go in the evenings, because you just said to me in the evenings,
only for cardio.
Okay. What time would you do it?
I'm not a fan of routine to train in the evenings just yet since the lockdown free.
Yeah. So what time would you do it if you was going even to cardio?
Probably about 10.
Yeah,
when everyone's asleep.
Yeah, but then that will then mess up your morning. Just keep it in the mornings.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Sweet.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was a good show, guys. My name's John Alexander. I'm out.
Chris Samuels and that, and make sure you hit up the YouTube channel, the Press Pause YouTube channel. It's got Chris and Paige on there at the moment right now. Don't forget to follow the Instagram as well, Press Pause Network Instagram page. We have a new Don't Get Offended Instagram page as well. Make sure you follow that one as well. And yeah, man, just other programs as well. A Pinch of Salt on Tuesdays. Ideas Are Bulletproof on Wednesdays as well. So yeah, make sure you hit them up as well. And also, sorry, I just want to say a bit of an awareness as well. Got a couple of friends who are Colombian, and there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment in Colombia at the moment, which is not being broadcasted on the news. There are people that are being murdered on the streets at the moment. There's a lot of stuff going on. I think it started with there was a law that they wanted to put in place, and people started writing against it, or they were protesting against it, and then they had to take it off. I think it was to do with pay or something like that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are dying at the moment right now. So it kind of needs, and there were other countries as well. But at the moment right now, that it needs a lot more coverage as well. So just a big shout out to everyone that is pushing it, and the media is trying to suppress it. So yeah, just a little bit of awareness as well.
Yeah, thank you guys for locking in. My name is Mr. Colin Palmer from Rap Stars. Someone actually gave me like a riddle earlier, just to change everything up. How many months of the year? Let me just make sure I say it right. Let me say it right. What month of the year has 28 days in it?
February.
All of them. Good night.
Yeah, I was going to say... I didn't answer. I know that riddle.
You're too late, man.
Yeah. Anyway.
Did you say only? Because I thought you said only in there. What month?
Well, all of them.
No. I think you said what month of the year only has. Which one?
You know what?
I'm sure he did say that. I'm sure he did say only as well. Anyway, don't forget to comment on any of the, wherever you're listening or watching this, any topics you want us to cover. It doesn't matter what type of topic it is, we will cover it.
That's it.
That's it. It's simple as that. And anyway, I'm just about to order some white chocolate cookie dough. I'll see you next week.
I guess we're KFC.
Peace.